Got it down here. Because we don't need to see all the dice rolls now, because we understand. Oh! Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. And welcome back to some more Blood Poetry. Today is a filler day as always, that we're gonna be kind of doing right now. I decided I was like, I was either gonna chill kind of today because we didn't have much else to do, or I was like, or we could just kind of fill in one of the episodes with one of the other games. It's gonna have a long-winded future when it comes to its genre. So we're gonna kind of create our first team today and try out the first competition, see how it goes. That's just spam, nothing important. Welcome, welcome, chat. Oh, what was that? Oh, I can't do that right now. I have to look at that later, just in case it brings up a video. Facebook notifications. Good, okay. Making sure I didn't get any important messages while we're waiting everybody to join up. I'm gonna bring up chat. There we go. Cool, we are ready. Hello, Father. Oh no, they nerfed the guilt tank. He's not in a tiger anymore. That's probably because that was like 10 seconds before they realized that was a terrible idea. It's like, whoops, might have just turned Gelt into Archaon with a tiger tank. It's like, oopsies. But he's still in a tank, yeah. They probably gave him a light tank or something medium sized. Something less terrible for him to be so broken. Where he's more killable and has better chance of dying. Take my camera away for a second, but we're going to start in a minute. I'm giving everyone a chance to join up. Today we're going to make our team and kind of try out we're going to make a random team. I'm going to let y'all decide depending on whoever joins up today. It might be just you get to decide as far as if you want to see the Elven Union or if you want to see some other characters. This is a random team. We're doing this team basically kind of just purely to check out what the campaign is kind of doing with the way the competitions work. Because I think if I'm correct, which is why today's a test, the single player's competition slash story campaign, you can play it with any of your teams. So I'm assuming that's how you grind your teams up before you try to use them online and make sure you have enough overhead and if your team's been around long enough to have money that if you do lose players while playing online, you at least can replace them. So, with each of your teams. Online will be way further down the road before we try to do some of that, but so the Mark 1. So they gave him a World War One heavy. That's more reasonable. It's like, yeah, let's not give him a tiger, shall we? I don't think he's too broke for World War Two. Like World War One, sure, I could probably figure out ways to take out that mark. But yeah, a tiger tank slinging magical golden hounds of Gehenna while shooting me? No thanks. Just hits me with the hounds and then boom. He's just sitting there sipping some like on a tea, sticking out the top of the hatch, going good. Oh man, it's great, man. The other heavy besides the tank just has a faster reload and still can cast magic. Yeah, that makes sense. Still, still less health. And less terrible. Hey, this thing's a better tank. Let's not give him the best tank. Is for that moment, whoever plays like for everyone who plays that mod regularly, probably for those couple of days, however long that was in effect before it got changed, must have loved the universe for like giving them such a broken like character. That's like back in the days of the good old version of Archaon who could take on a 20 stack by himself. So broken, man. Now, only you could do this with him. Technically, the AI didn't know how to build him that way. But, God, the player with Archaon back then was so broken. Hello, sir. How are you doing on this wonderful Saturday? Playing some Blood Bowl, there. What team you be playing for for that game? We haven't made our team yet. I played Blood Bowl 2 and Blood Bowl 1, of course, and I played 2, I think it was Skaven. Come back real quick. But welcome, David Woomer. Welcome. Or Womer? Is it Womer or Woomer? Sorry if I said it wrong. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and load up because we are going to have to go through the process of building the team. I made it. Finally. I am not just a gobbo anymore. Yeah. I still think helicopter gelt is more dangerous. That's true. A helicopter would be even scarier because that's a helicopter that now, once again, can cast spells. That mod is so weird though because it takes real life equipment and it's like, let's just see what happens if we give it to a bunch of wizards in the fantasy side of Warhammer. Even though the 40k side of Warhammer is way scarier if Guilt could do stuff with one of those, with something from that, but then it would just be the same thing. Just be, oh, 40k is invaded. So much for fantasy. What team you go for? The Orcs or the what else for your team? Um, Orcs are my standard just for my normal average teams, but my go-to team is Skaven. Like the one I specialize the most in is Skaven when I have it built right. But it takes a while to build them up because they're so squishy. But Orcs are my main team otherwise. Alright, let's see, we need teams. Yep. Dark Elves all the way. Yeah, the Dark Elves are probably the best in here as well. They're probably my third. Scav, and they have the rat, yeah, the rat ogres. Yep, they're very very good. Um, where is it? Oh, I thought we were already on. No, teams. That's what I want. Yep, here we go. Create a team. So since this is 3, 2 had more species. There is 3 DLCs I don't have yet. That's the Underworld Denizens, the Wood Elves. What was the other one? Oh yeah, the zombies. Like basically the vampire zombie faction. Um, so I'm gonna let y'all. Since we're using this as kind of just a look at the campaign for now, and we're gonna check out how the competitions work for single player first today to build up for the building up your characters in the background. Uh, so I'm gonna let y'all kind of decide who you want to see. I will say the interesting thing here is orcs are now 2 different factions. Now we got actual black orcs and just regular orcs, which have goblins. Do these have goblins? Yeah, they both have goblins. They both have troll as well. Let's see, dark elves all the way. So I will say, so if y'all want to kind of vote for who you want to go for, do you want to see more like for this temporary team? Like I said, if it were me, it's gonna either be this. I actually want to try that because I've never played Black Orc specifically. Let's see how the Chaos team goes in Blood Bowl 3. Where is the Chaos? So there's 2 Chaos for this one. We can go Chaos Chosen, which that would fit the title. Which this one's a mixture of just chosen creatures and people of chaos. Like, this has a mixture of the Minotaurs, of the Beastmen, even though Beastmen and Minotaurs are the same. Ogres and trolls. all in one team. Now down here, because they haven't added the other Chaos Lords yet, for a specific Chaos faction, we have Nurgle. If we want to go, like this is more like original Blood Bowl Chaos. This is very specific. Let's see how you get a Witch Elf killed in random VS this time around. So you want to see a Dark Elf, and we want to see a Chaos Chosen. So or one of these. So what I'll do is let's make one of both. So we'll make a Dark Elf, and we'll make one of these. So which Chaos do we think we want to go? Do we want Chaos Chosen be more like Blood Bowl 2 and 1? Or do we want to go specific Grandfather Nurgle and make our players not only terrible to play game against, but probably terrible to just be around? Like at least a Skaven has, some decency. Very little, but some. Part of me is like, to kind of just feel out the weirder character teams, I feel like, let's do Nurgle and let's do Dark Elves. So Nurgle's probably going to be pretty easy to build, so let's do Dark Elf first. We'll build this one. I gotta do a team name. Alright, Farseer, since you're the Dark Elf, person in charge, the manager of the Dark Elves in this situation, what do you want to call your Dark Elf team? So yeah, noise. Also for David, since you're the one that chose Chaos, I'll have you name the Chaos one, the Nurgle one. Also, Gunnery School got axed for obvious beyond repair reasons. It don't look like it's much changed to me since I saw the update. I tried it. It's not too bad. It's not really that much of a difference. But because it's not really that overpowered, because to me the blimp is actually scarier. So, but from what I saw, there's not really much of a change to it. They did fix some bugs though. Oh, for WW1, that makes sense. For mods, that makes sense. But as far as the vanilla, I mean, because like I said, I'm not going to be playing too many of the mods except for Radios at some point. For when it comes to Total War Warhammer 3, so at least not in the beginning. Me and James got to finish our vanilla playthrough of the battle of the battle of the guns. Air Force versus basically artillery and tank support. Name them something similar to Hellebron. I mean, the Blood Hags. That is kind of what she is, because she's a hag witch, right? Or a hagrion? I forget what it's called. It's been a while since I played by Dark Elves. Plus, the last one I played was Marathi, and it's a little different with her. Frack. The Blood Witches? That sounds better. Let's go with that. Since you want me to name it something close to Hellebron. So we're gonna go Blood Witches. Wonder if we can prioritize witches. Hag Queen? Hag Queens, that's what it is. So, which would you prefer? The Blood Hags or the Blood Witches? Or the Hag Queens? We could just call it the Hag Queens. Either way, I wonder if we can somehow hire mostly, what's it called? So we can keep it to, like, towards the theme that she's only using the witches. Because you can build these teams in so many ways now. Much like the actual tabletop. I'll take witches. For some reason, I forgot how to spell it right there. Did I spell that right? WITCHES, yeah. Close enough. It's probably technically no E. Maybe it's just an S, but we'll go with that. Good. Can we change their color, I wonder? Oh, here we go. Last step. A balanced draft ensures a ready and coherent team composition, with strengths and weaknesses of the chosen faction. Whatever hiring method is chosen, all newly created teams begin with a budget of 1 million gold pieces. Alright. Wait, so we can. Oh, but it doesn't show me. Doesn't show me what it's gonna look like. It'd be kind of cool if it changed the picture and what that means, what we're gonna get more of. A pair of witches. Well, I mean that is what we want. We should probably go with this one and then hire more witches as we go forward. We could do it manual. I'll let you decide, Farseer. Do you want to see what pair of witches is? Or do you want to do it manually and hire the players yourself? We'll do the same thing for Chaos once we're done with this one. So we have at least 2 teams to try the competitions. You want the pair of witches to try it out? Cool, okay. What is custom teams have an unlimited treasury and may gain player advancements without restrictions. I think that must be like a kind of an easier mode if you just want to practice with a team and learn some of the team's mechanics. You can turn that on. Otherwise, I think standardly you probably don't play with that. That's kind of cool though. Like if you want to make a really broken team and try out some things with a team before you settle on making the real one that you really want to grind out and learn how to play. Interesting. We're just gonna leave it at that though, I think. So no, pair of witches. One thing is, how do I change their color and all that though? The blood witches. Each team that you create has its own budget of gold pieces, the amount of which is visible at the top right of the screen. Each player and member of the staff that you hire with gold pieces adds to the team's value. Any changes to team composition carry no cost, as long as the team has not begun a career in a competition match. Yeah, that's right, because we can kind of change it out a little bit. We still have an extra 30,000 left over. So it gave us 2 witch elves automatically. So we probably could have made it even more witch elves, because you can do manual in this and kind of just choose who you get. How much is it? It looks like they're quite a lot. I bet you we can't hire a new witch elf. Yeah, let's see. No. We can hire staff, though. We have no cheerleaders. Each cheerleader brings a bonus on certain kickoff event results, such as cheering fans. We can't afford an apothecary. True dark elf. Assistant coach. Each assistant coach brings a bonus on certain kickoff results, such as brilliant coaching. That's a good one. Dedicated fans. Each Blood Bowl team is supported by dedicated fans, faithful, enthusiastic, who follow their favorite team. Come rain or shine, the number of dedicated fans of each team is added to the number of fair weather fans to calculate the spectators for a match. The greater the number of spectators, the higher the winnings will be shared out at the end of the match. That sounds like a Dark Elf thing to have. Because of, servant reasons. Hashtag dedicated fans. Oh, man. I do like this screen better than 2. This is way more manageable. This is more fun to look at. This is more like an actual football manager kind of game. Now, of course, if you're playing tabletop, it's way different. Like you have actual models and stuff you have physically in front of you, but that you can see how many you have of what. But this is a good way, since you can't see that at all times, to kind of see what's available to your team. We're actually really aggressive, I want to point out, with that, which makes sense. But holy crud, yeah. Oh, they have amazing agility. Oh, I see why you don't need too many. Ah, I see what they did for the Dark Elves versus what they did for the Skaven in this game. This is, once again, more towards the tabletop now. They are extremely good at picking up the ball. Passing is actually pretty good for runner the most. And then, wow, our blitzers can actually pass pretty decently. It's not great. You need a 5 or a 6. Or a 4 or a higher, rather. But that's not bad. The assassins are actually terrible. These are like our dodgers, and they get that skill to wound people. What does our witch elves get? Ah, they get all the dodge and crazy skills. I see. Alright, so we can get re-rolls. I feel like, ah, crap, I just thought of a perfect name for a low-tier team. The Death Krakens. Well, the irony is we could go back, I think. No, we've already created anything now. Can we go back, I wonder? We might be able to. Hold on. Can we go back? Oh, wow. Change the logos of your... Oh, wow. So this is the part I was talking about that's way more intuitive than the last one. Change the logos of your team, the jerseys that your players wear, the look of the ball, or even the pitch associated with them. Try out the various possible combinations so that your team is truly unique. Select a category in order to choose from them among the various. Wow, look at this. This is great. Oh, we can change their names. Ha ha! You got lucky, Farseer. What did you say you wanted to call them? Do you want just Death Krakens, or you want the Death Krakens? We do have the wrong setup of team now, because I don't think he'd have too many witch elves. So, did I spell that right? Krakens. Which one sounds better? The Death Krakens or Death Krakens? I mean, they're gonna. The problem I have with most games is like they don't. When you put the in things, they don't realize. Well, let's say it did have a name and they actually said it. I don't think there's gonna be a voiceover for any of this. So we'll just go Death Krakens because we naturally are probably gonna say the Death Krakens in a sentence. So Death Krakens, I think, sounds a little better. Just Death Krakens. Sent all the way from Lokir's Palace. The Death Krakens! Because they're going to say that anyways. They have to say that with most names in announcements. Especially when it's a team and not a person, like wrestling and like MMA or anything like that. Unless their name has to have that in it in order for it to make sense in a sentence. But most time you just see this kind of thing on the flag. Makes it look cooler too when you're advertising logos. Death Krakens. Ah, so I like that. I like that you can come in and change that at any time. This is actually what I was kind of meaning about the way they've got stuff. So, now, let's go to the jersey. Yeah, this is what I want to fix. So I want to fix the palette. You're going to have to refresh my memory, Farseer. What colors do we need in order to... Unless he's got one that's actually got his name in here. Hold on, they've got a lot. The witches stay because I'm 90% sure he paid someone to make the team for him. And later flayed the guy who hired the witches. You know what? That sounds about accurate. Alright, so we need to see if there's one in here for him. Warmfield, Storm Vermin, Troll Slayer, Bestigal Flesh, Rat Skin Flesh, Death Claw, Squig Orange. Bugman's Glow. Kislev Flesh. Dryad Bark. Gendry Dust. Skaven Blight Denge. Well, I know what I'm wearing when the time comes. For my other one. Baneblade Brown. Why is that in here? Why is this paint job in here? I don't think this football team knows what that is. Also, wow, they have some of the 40K colors in here. So what's a towel? An expiated. Come on now. Says it take place in 40K. Although I do think it would be cool. Maybe it's both. That was freaking hilarious. Flash gets yellow. Dawnstone kind of looks cool. I will say for a dark Reaper, Incubi Darkness, interesting. Ulthuan Gray, nice. That's a good one. Warpstone Glow. Temple Guard Blue. Mechanicus Gray. I love it. I do like they included this mini though, because it does give more choice. You saw the color? Which one was it? Ah, shoot. Hold on. Back to the color. I'm forgetting my buttons. Okay, back into the palette. Which page was it on? Back to 6. Oh! Would it be that one? Right? Eshin Gray. Well, I know it's not that one. That's part I find funny. Is it Nightlord? It's not that one. Which one is? I assume it's... Because I can't remember his color very well. Is it Nightlord Blue? No, or Rust Gray? I know it... Can't be Thunderhawk, right? Yep, he did have this greenish blue color. So... It is... So do you want... Are we going to... What does this even look like? I kind of want to look. Well, that's kind of dope. I do like that blue as far as watercolor is concerned. There's Calidor, but that's too light blue. Yeah, no. What is this? That's kind of greenish blue. That's too light blue. What about this? Ooh, maybe? I don't know which of these two is better. What, which one? The one I'm on now? I assume you mean the one I'm on now. That does look closer from what I can remember. Also, how do I change the... Like, what we're looking at? Let's look at it on just standard lineman. Yep, this one. Yeah, it does look bright. Oh, it makes the witch elves look better, too. Okay. I think this is it. Yeah, I think that's the one he would have. Or at least close enough. I don't think he has one specifically. Now we need the second color. Let's see if you can remember everything, Farsi. Alright, what do you think his other color was? Because I don't remember all of the colors. I do love this game. I appreciate this game in the fact that it lets you go this deep with the color scheme. Where the other one did not. This game is so much better for customization. Let's give him this one. Totally makes sense, right? No, I'm just kidding. Baraknar Burgundy. Or, you know, corn red. Oh, my goodness. Alright. I'm just going to kind of mix and match some dark green and blues just because the other was black. Googled. Dryad black then. That'll be a secondary color. Is that the blackest color we have? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's green. Hold on. Does that look black? Yeah, okay. They look about the same. I'm actually gonna go this Nocturne Green just because it's really, really dark, almost black. I don't know if that, because I don't know if that actually looks any different. Let's go back to the black again. No, that's darker. We'll go with that. It barely looks like it, but it's darker. I'm using the flag as the reference to see what color it actually is. Some gold, so that should be our third color. So our third color, I gotta find some sort of gold. And that might be too yellow. Yuri, oof. No, that's kind of real gold. Zahari Desert, that's more orange. Tau orange. No, that's probably the closest. Zahamzi Desert seems like the closest to actual gold. Yeah, these are flash kits and all that's gonna be way too yellow. I think it's gonna be Zahamzi Desert. I like the purples. Ooh. I'm not gonna give him that because that's not his thing, but that's probably the closest to actual gold color because it's not this bright. Gold is like a darker yellowish orange. So what do you think, Farseer? How do you like that? Do you want to reverse any colors, or does it look good as is? I guess I just hit circle to confirm. I don't see a. Yeah, there's no confirm button. We do have to check the pattern next. We'll let you decide if you like that color while we look at pattern. So we're going to want something that seems very oceany. There might not be many choices. Oh, maybe. Ooh, okay. I mean, water is a type of plasma. I think we're going to go with that for the pattern. Now we got to do the emblem. Now, this is where I'm going to just try to see if I can find his emblem. So, clearly that's not it. Yeah, remove the gold and make it. Oh, you want greenish blue? Okay, instead of the gold. Gotcha. So let's see. Greenish blue. Dark Reaper. That's kind of a different. It's blending in with the armor a little bit. Temple Guard blue. Trying to get something in between. That's War Boss. We don't want War Boss. Sibonite green. That might be a little too green. Mechanic is great. Let's try one of these. Not so tech. That's what we have. That's a little more light blue. That's Arium light blue. Could go really dark blue and go Night Lord blue. That's more purplish. Lowthorn's a little too. The Fang is gray. Grayish blue. Which one do you like the most so far? Do you want more bluish side of the green or more greenish side of the blue? You get what I mean? Like more green in there or more blue in there? That's too green. War Boss green. I feel like that's a really good one for the greens, and that's too dark. That's too dark. I feel like more bluish. Okay. So all right, then over here we can go. We could add Lowthorn Blueback and annoy the elves, the high elves. That's more of a gray, light bluish green. Well, we could go this one, like I was saying. This Aryan blue kind of works, I feel like, the most. At least just from a palette perspective. But I'm letting you decide which one you like the most. Then we'll go and fix the emblem. That one? Alright, good. Okay, we'll go with that. Then go to the emblem. Let's go find a low-tier looking emblem, like even unless it's in here. Probably not, but hey, who knows? Those are all orcs. We don't want those. Empire. Looks like dwarves. Skaven. There we go. They're starting to happen now. Next page. Oh, okay. So we can go with that. That's literally from his house. Aha. Aha. So what you're saying is, too bad you can't give them daemonettes. Too bad they don't get daemonettes as a choice to hire something. I would really love to make a Marathi team just full of daemonettes. Be hilarious. Be like, that's cheating, sir. This is football. Can't bring demons. And Nurgle brought demons. Ooh, elves of blood. That'd be good for the Hellebron one. So with that one, the Kraken. You want that? Yeah. I feel like we're gonna go with the Kraken. Mask of Nagaroth. Dark Priest, Blood Bowl, Elves, Champion Hydra. We could do a Hydra too. Mark of the Serpent, Raiders of the Black Arcs. And these are Chaos down here. Yeah. Starts right here. That's cool. I do love the emblem choices. They definitely made it. Oh, and that blends in with our flag really well. That definitely looks like a low-tier team. And what's funny is we're actually going to be fighting another low-tier team, I think, in the first competition. So we get to prove that we're the better sponsored low-tier team. It's like two home teams trying to prove to who's the better home team to represent in the playoffs. That's essentially what that would be. All right, that seems good. All right, so that's our jersey and emblem. Let's do the cheerleader thing. We only have one right now. We have to earn more, by the way, which sucks. So right now we just have a human servant cheerleader who has joined the team willingly. Willingly. I forget, I think there's ways to buy more and do... I think it's because we have no cheerleaders of our own. Right now, all I've got is the humans. So... dice. I don't think I have any dice, yeah. That's stuff I have to buy in the store, I think. Some of these. Simple ball. Motto. Oh, man. What do you want your motto to be, Farseer? Wow, this is really cool. Let's see. Well, to raid the open sea. A pirate dark elf IB. Give me a minute. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take my camera away for just a second, but take your time. We're taking our time today. This is a chill filler day where we're chilling and just playing some Blood Bowl, making teams, and playing competitions, checking out the game. We'll do multiplayer next episode when we play this. Oh, I'll have to read that. On the thing, the blessed. The blessed of the blessed of the fell heart. That way I can type it all in, take my time, make sure to get it, because this is a, you went like full actual motto, nice. But you must have looked up what their motto was. Blessed of the fell heart, wait, who hired the witches? Oh, that's a good one. Who hired the witches? Flam, and this thing is still on. Is this thing still on? That's fantastic. The blessed of the fell heart. Wait, who hired these witches? That was great, Farsiger. Fantastic job, by the way, on that. That was a good, good pull out of nowhere motto. That was fantastic. The blessed of the fell heart. Wait, who? Who hired these? Who hired these? Who hired the witches? Who hired the witches? So didn't you just hear flame? Hold on, I'm gonna make it an explanation. Like I'm gonna like to add a little bit more in there because I know that's what you meant when you said it to yourself. Flame. Who up? I forgot. Put hired. You're right. Who hired? Thanks. Good call, Farser. Almost forgot it. Luckily, we could edit it, but that that'd have been hilarious. Who the witches flew? Who hired the witches? Flume. And then just like, and then, uh, and then we go. We're actually gonna take the normally you'd capitalize after that. Oh, I can't do anymore. No, I wanted the whole thing. It's too long. You frick your game. Damn it. Yeah. So now it sounds more serious, but that's all we can fit in there is the actual. Dang it. It's enough. Yeah, that works. Who hired the witches? Flurm! It still works. It very much fits Blood Bowl. That's great. Confirm. The blessed of Selhart. The blessed of Selhart. Wait, who hired the witches? Flurm! Nice. It had to cut the out as well, it looks like. The blessed of the Felhard, but it wouldn't fit in there now anyways. So it actually worked out. The blessed of Felhard worked. It's like he was about to go into a mantra and then gets mad. Fantastic. Wait, did it do it? Hold on, I'm gonna retype it. Why did it do that? Luckily it saves all of what I typed. That's weird. The blessed of Felhard. Wait, who hired hired the witches flay. It felt like it didn't save it for some reason. I'm gonna press confirm twice just to make sure. Flay him. Because there's no current motto. Confirm. Confirm. I assume it's confirmed. I don't know why it didn't show the current motto when I went in there. Either way. So, coaches. Wow. They actually have coaches we can earn. I imagine through the campaign, maybe sadly buying them as well. Um, maybe we can actually like hire coaches later on down the road and add more coaches to it. Is what I'm assuming. We get to hire coaches that we find. Something like that. That's what we got to figure out. Right now we have an orc, helmet wolf, which is, maybe this is a bit 40k. How'd you get that chainsword, sir? That's a bit weird. Does this universe tie both of them together in some weird Doctor Doom like Blood Bowl competition? Also, we get Grombrindle, the White Dwarf. That's great. It's cool that there's actually like some more famous kind of characters. That's crazy. We got Grombrindle, the White Dwarf. Who do you want first here? Orc, ogre, looking dude. Might be a human, but he's really fat. These are like the coaches, or who seemed like someone low key or cheap out on and regrets it? Probably the orc. I feel like the orc would be the cheapest. You wouldn't have to pay him hardly anything. Just promise him blood and pain. Or wah, basically. Just literally don't even have to say blood and pain. Just promise him football wah. And he will probably work for free, basically. This one he probably had to persuade using the dark elf money bribing ways. He probably has to pay this guy to keep him on the team. He's human, right? Or human-ish, more ogre human-like. This one, this would have been some outsourcing beyond all belief. Like this, the story behind this one would be the more hilarious and inconvenient one for him, because this one would cost him more instead of be cheaper. Like he wanted to go cheap, but his agent screwed up and hired like a major dwarf. So he's super expensive and he doesn't even work with the team's style. It'd be hilarious. Do it. You say do it, do the dwarf, that would be great. Let's do Grombrindle then. So Grombrindle's our coach. Let's go to the stadium now. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is cool. There's so much we can do. We only have a normal pitch right now. We're probably not going to have much in these, I assume. Yeah, we just get the city, sadly. We're going to have to get more, I think, as we level up and stuff like that. Yeah, we don't have any in here. In here. It's just standard stuff right now. Standard stuff you see them all have. We don't have much to work with at the moment. Okay. Hey, Def Krakens. Nice. Okay. Now we got to create one more team. All right. The final team we're gonna make today is gonna be a chaos one for a filler right now. So, um, David, if you're still in chat, do you want to work on this one and you help design this one? If not, I'll quickly run through this one and then we'll set this one up quick, just to have another team to have in the background. For now, I think I'm gonna go Nurgle. Team name. Trying to think of something nasty, but not too nasty. That seems nasty, but not over the top nasty, because I'm not a Nurgle boy. I prefer the color purple when it comes to chaos. Grandfather, The story is he tried to make a team and hired a cheap recruiter, cheap agent, and gave them his credit card and told them to build a good team and regrets everything. That would make sense. I do like that, and that kind of gives us a cool thing to over. This is also what's beautiful about Warhammer games and things like this. How we build these teams kind of also determines how we're going to have to play strategically, and some of the things we'll have to overcome challenge wise when we're doing competitions. So in the low tier team's case, the first thing that really needs to be sorted out is team lineup and change the coach and stuff like that. Like in the background. That's if it'll let me do those kinds of things. I haven't figured out how you unlock new things yet, like star players, new coaches, things like that for the different species. That we're gonna kind of learn together as we play through the campaign. Which is why we're making these two kind of throwaway teams for now. Farseers I'm going to keep permanently as one of my main teams because that was a really well done team. I do love that team. That was a good job, Farseer. This one's going to be more of a filler team for now, unless David wants to take over and do this one. For this one, I'll just set up a Nurgle team just to kind of have as a terrible thing happening. So I was going to do Grandfather's Leftovers. Sounds terrible, like in real life. It's the best I can put it, with the nicest way I can put it. So yeah, grandfather's leftovers. Oh. Oh, what do we got here? Rot spawn, all out pestigores. Interesting. Balanced. No, this sounds disgusting, so we're gonna go rot spawn. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Seems good. Rot spawn team creation. Yeah, that seems yeah, that seems accurate. Yeah, it's terrible as ever. We only got one rot spawn, even though I chose rot spawn. Cheesy. So hire another rot spawn eventually. But yeah, otherwise that is nasty. Welcome to the nasty. What is that? Hold on. Oh, register in a competition. No, not right now. That's cool. We can go in here and do that. This seems good though. Terrible, but good. Alright, so they're good there. Will Lokier recoup his losses? Probably not. Will he fix this mistake? Unlikely. Will he raid Cathay and pay the dwarf? Absolutely. Probably. uh, oh, okay. Recruitment. Wow, rot spawn. Wow, this team starts with because it's got more expensive rot spawn demons. This team's got even less starting money than our dark elves one did. Oh, we need to go back and hire some staff. I forgot about that. We should go back and fix that for them in a minute. Our first things before we do the first competition. 'Cause I feel like we're probably going to end up playing the dark elves, but if they'll let me put these guys in there, then I want to fight against them. But God, this looks hilarious. Alright, so yeah, we've got 10,000. We've got enough to do nothing. Except cheerleaders. Yikes. And one, if I could make it a Nurgle cheerleader, I don't know if I wanna. Like, I don't know if I wanna. I feel like they're gonna benefit from an assistant coaches purchase. I've seen it and it's not good. Well, there's probably a way to unlock that in here somehow. I don't know how, but alright, they have assistant coaches and some dedicated fans for a little bit of money. They already started with that though. After the first match, excluding friendlies, you can no longer sell players at their purchase price. Ah, so we can technically sell players and get a bigger, more meatier roster. But I actually think we're pretty good because I would have to sell one bloater or get rid of the pestigore. Like I'd have to sell one bloater and get rid of a pestigore to get another rot spawn to go full rot spawn in the beginning. So I think we'll leave it as is when it comes to recruitment. I think that seems good. And then customization, let's do it. We're gonna call their motto is the chunky bits. It's terrible. It's freaking terrible. Super terrible. Super terrible. There we go. Confirm. Confirm twice just to make one more time. Just make sure. Coaches. I mean, for this one, okay, it wants me to go helmet wolf. Weird. I mean, no, I could see that because they do have human cannibals technically. So we'll go with that. And he looks like actually, you know what? That works. That's Grandpa, but not the grandfather Nurgle. It's just Grandpa. I assume cheerleaders are human. Yeah, human for everybody because I don't have any others. So jersey time. I do like that emblem. I don't know if I want to change any of this. I really feel like this color is naturally just good. The only thing I want to change is the third color. We're going to make it nastier. No. It's probably worse. Oh. That's kind of terrible. Yeah, these other colors are going to be too vibrant. Vibrant. I think this is good. That's pretty nasty. Can we go with more of a nastier orange than that, but it's still orange? Scrag brown. Oh, I should make that the other brown. So what? But this orange might be the only way. Soy George. Lugnov. Bestigore flesh. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Let me go over here and change this third color though. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's terrible. We'll go with that. And the green looks pretty vomit color, so we'll just stick with that. Alright, so here we got, no, I saw one I wanted. Yes, moldy. Oh, but it changed its color. Oh, moldy doesn't, I get it because the green is molded on. So I'd have to reverse the colors if I was going to do that then. Where the brown is molded on the green. Yeah, otherwise it's not going to be solid green. So I don't know I gotta find out what color the green is. Deaf World Forest. Okay. And this is Deaf World Forest, and this is Bestigore Flash. Deaf World Forest, Deaf World Forest, Deaf World Forest. Death World Forest, Death World Forest. I'll put that there. Death World Forest, Death World Forest, Death World Forest. Death World Forest, Death World Forest. Okay. So yeah, now it looks, now we just gotta change the pattern back to moldy. There we go. That looks better. Now, do I like that green? Let's see. Seeing these other greens, there might actually be a better, nastier green. Ogren camo? That's too light. It's Krieg. Strachan green? That's too dark. No, Death World's is the most vomity looking. So we'll keep that. Emblems, let's go to the Chaos section. Gotta go past the Dark Elves. I want to see if there's a nastier one. I don't think there actually is. Wait, where is this one at? How does he have that? The Eye of Nurgle. There must be more chaos towards the back. Oh, it's down here. Germs of Decay! Oh. Okay, I don't have Nurglings though. Can you hire Nurglings? Can I get Nurglings as a football player? Like 3 Nurglings as one dude? That's kind of cool. I hope that's a thing. Plague Star. I'm looking for something that looks really... Oh, that's kind of nasty, maybe. Poisonous Ball. I mean, what it's got is kind of good enough. That's the lizards. I don't have them. I think what it's got is fine. Because the play on words, and it is Nurgle, mainly, like grandfather. So, I think that's actually okay. Let me try the double check. It looks fine. Okay, good, good, good. I now want to see the Lord of Metal check Chaos group chat. Check Chaos group chat. Oh, the Lord of Metal. Hold on, let me see what you're talking about. Where's my Discord? No, that's James that posted that. Hold on, I gotta... There it is. It looks so weird. It looks so odd. But it's kind of badass, though. I do like that. It's just like, hey, I'm coming in. That was great. History, haven't done anything. Formations. Ooh, we can. Woo! Ooh. Why is my rot spawn way back here? It's the strongest thing on my team. I want to change him with, Ooh, I don't know where I want my main strategy to be. I think I kind of want them to... We're going to build around this. Let's put the rot spawn here. Because the other rot spawn, when I get it, would be where number 10 is. Who's in 10 right now? A lineman. Bloaters, are linemen stronger than bloaters? No, bloaters are stronger. So we're going to want the lineman in the center. Which we do have a lineman in the center, but we got to change a bloater. So let's go with this guy. Let's change him with 10. Player 10. We need to do this with our Dark Elves. This is cool. They did so much a better job, I think, with this Blood Bowl than the last one. Being able to be more like a football manager actual game. I think that's good for now. So it's the Rot Spawn and 2 Bloaters. Who's on the outline? So 7 is our lineman. 11 is a lineman as well. Okay. And we have no... What's our Pestigore at? Where's he? He's there. Who has our best chance to pick up the ball? The Pestigore does. Everyone else is pretty even. +4. A 4 and higher. This is a 3 and higher. So he kind of needs to be our quarterback. So he needs to change with 10. Wait. 11 is a lineman as well. So no, he needs to change with a bloater. So change with 3. Now, we've got Pestigore and a lineman. Let's change these two. So he's our quarterback, basically. So our Pestigore is there. And then back here, it's just linemen and guys preparing to receive ball and move forward. Yeah, because the Pestigore's also got the best pass chance. So he's definitely our quarterback for Nurgle. That's cool. They made this game really, really badass. Alright. You have modified without saving. Oh. I didn't save. How do I save? Oh. Is everybody in the right spot again? Yeah. We have to name the formation. Trying to think of a word to call it. The Rot Slinger. That's what this formation is going to be called. Get on the Rot Slinger. The Rot Slinger. And we'll save it. I think that saved it. I hope. This is for offensive. We can make a defensive one, but I think I'll just go standard with defensive and we'll set that up later. We're going to try to do that both for our Dark Elves anyways. That's cool though. Alright, now it is saved. There's slightly more value in them, but that's because they have demons, so they're higher. But that's because they started with less money. But we're going to fix that. Let's go into you. Let's go to recruitment. I forgot to spend our money on this. We don't have enough money to recruit any more players. So, our best bet is another dedicated fan and 2 cheerleaders. There's a Goblin Zeppelin mod, by the way. That's dope. Okay. So now they're almost the same value team, but they have a little bit of a difference. They have more cheerleaders and dedicated fans because they're about, I mean, it's a Slaanesh, I mean, not Slaanesh. It's a Dark Elf team no matter what. So at the end of the day, it does need a little bonuses that way. That'll help us at least kind of have a setup for the strategy and challenge we're going for with this team. Because it also kind of plays to the guy like the lore we're going with, where he just had a random recruiter do it. He just went with the basic of Dark Elf things that he knew, and the other stuff he just randomly did, like with the dwarf and everything. And the witch elves. It's a good way to start that because technically a reroll would be better, but we don't have enough to afford one anyway. So you can kind of tell they just splashed their money a little bit everywhere. It'll make this team way more hilarious to play as and more interesting. Its strength is actually secondary, which is interesting. It's turned into it. Its agility is its primary, and general is its primary because of the setup we've given it. Shame no Orc Daka. Yeah, that is true. There is no Orc Daka. Otherwise, they'd have to steal it from other species because that doesn't exist yet. Otherwise, they would have all lost. But I think that's good. Otherwise, what else wasn't there something else we wanted to change? Oh, formations. Let's do their offensive formation. Let's see what we've got. So our blitzers are in the back. Right. Where are the witch elves? Right here? They're not even good at. I'm okay with the runner being here. This is hurting my soul. Okay. We need to change you with 7. Do we only have 1 runner? We do. So he actually needs to be pretty protected. So let's change you with number 3 witch elf. All of the dark elves can pick up the ball, so I don't have to really worry about that. So let's actually swap you with the. Actually, no, for them they're not going to quarterback much. It's going to be about running the ball. They're not really going to be doing passing. It'll be more about handoffs. Because I have to decide how I'm going to push. Because we want our blitzers to be on our corners for our offense, so our other blitzer needs to be where 11 is. It's the chosen one. Woo, 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 woo. Welcome, welcome, Tab King. We're learning how to build teams, which is really detailed in how you can do things and set up for your teams. Welcome, welcome, Tab King. So we've got our blitzers on the edges now. This witch elf I might actually leave so she can defend our runner. I assume we've got nothing but linemen. It's 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, they're all linemen up here. That's fine. I think that's actually okay. All right, Farseer, name your formation. What is your first offensive formation going to be called? I'm going to take my camera away for a second while Farseer decides what she wants. Oh, Loki ran out of budget. Gotcha. Let's see if it'll let me actually put all that. Loki, let's see how much it'll let me do. Because I want to see, I do like the longer ones for this team because it really does play into the. He just kind of cheaped out and he didn't have time for all that. He just hired random people to do it. Now he's like, God dang it. Loki ran. Especially dark elves are very flippant with things and kind of just go forward and just pay whatever they need to pay and don't care whether it's not efficient because of the overspending type of personality a dark elf has. So it really makes sense. Lokir ran out of. And even if we can't fit all that, we'll just literally put Lokir ran out of budget for the name of the play. Lokir ran out of budget to hire a naming guy. To hire. Ah, we're out of it now. Okay, so we're gonna have to just leave it as that. Lokir ran out of budget, and we'll put an exclamation mark. Save the formation. Okay. We've got to do a defensive one too, though. Okay, defensive formation. Now, this is going to be very different. Now I want my blitzers up here where 8 is. And 10 is. I want a witch elf up here where 9 is. Team formations may as well be how to build a nuclear reactor with instructions written in Chinese for as much as I understand it. Yeah, well, it's based on the stats and skills. Once you learn all the different skills your players can get and how they affect your players in different ways, you'll start to learn how this menu works. This wasn't even in Blood Bowl 2. They didn't let you pre-set up your formations, at least not in the team management screen. You could do it when you're playing a match. Like when you play a match in Blood Bowl 2, you can set up a formation where you want everybody like pull people off sidelines, move them back and forth, whatever. And then you can actually save the formation there. You can still do that in this one, but now they've added the more efficient way of if you really want to micromanage like I like to do in games like this, you can go into your team management screen for the team that you're editing and set up all your offensive and different types of formations ahead of time. So you can just select it when you're playing games and be like, all right, I need this formation against what he's got. Da 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 da. That much like real football, but more brutality and death. All right, so that's yeah. So blitzers are up front now. One of the witch elves is up front. I'm still leaving a witch elf there, and I'm gonna move the runner to number nine's position. I'm basically reversing. The runner's never gonna be good at attacking, so he's gonna stay there. We don't have any assassins. If we had any assassins, which once again that would play into the lore we have for this team going, that he hired a random recruiter that did not think when he hired. Like, look at all these linemen. One of these should have been an assassin, at least. Like, one less witch elf, because he doesn't need two, technically. One's fine, but two is a little much for his type of style. Blitzers make sense. Runner makes sense for the offensive side. So what it should have been is one less witch elf, and there should have been an assassin in here. So he could have someone that could run in the place of the runner on this formation and stabby stab stab. But that's what plays into the lore that we have to basically hire an assassin during our competition as this team grows. But yeah. Also, we have no one in the sidelines because we have just enough team members. That's also the danger of this team, just like the Nurgle team. We have to be very careful starting off because we could very much lose a member of our team and have to play reserves. But that's the risk you run in this game. It's just how hardcore it is, especially for starting a new team. But this seems good, I think. So let's name this one as well. All right. I'm gonna call this one budget loss. What do you think? What should we call this? It needs to be as weird as the other one. Unless we just name it the same thing and we literally call it the same thing to make play, or once again, playing into that. This guy did no work. He basically paid this guy for hardly anything. Player names are funny as hell. You got Scorpion today in your team. Wait, do I? Ha! Scorpion liar. He's from the Shiryu. Oh, I still can't believe that Kuai Liang is founding the Shiryu. I can't. I really do hope the next game or whatever DLC that they do has Hanzo as his son or something. I would like that. That would be kind of cool. I'm not against Liang being Hanzo's father. It'd be a different weird take on things, but that universe doesn't really make much sense in most ways anyways when it comes to culture making sense with other culture. Because then that you would say, well, wait, how did a... Because Kuai Leong is technically a... Well, it might be Japanese. It's technically Chinese partially too, I think. But that is more Japanesey. But yeah, he needs to be Hanzo's father. It'll be great. All right, so the team budget 80k gold, the expense 4 million gold, the 80% going to the dwarf. Exactly. The backup. Mm. Tam King picks the name. What should we call this, Tam King, to someone who just blew their money and cheaped out on a team for a defensive formation? I'm trying to think of one in my head as well. Like I keep coming up with minor ones. I'm like, that's okay, I guess. The dwarf. I've got one that sounds dumb, but I'll wait to see what Tam King picks. See what he wants to go with, since he hasn't got to pick anything today in this yet. I've got one that it sounds serious, right? It's gonna actually sound like an actual defensive formation name. But my creative mind may as well be a fly in a jar flying in a circle. Yeah, I mean, hey, still, whatever you come up with. I mean, we're right now going for the the formations aren't really put together well anyways because Loki cheaped it out. Do it or not. Because I have an idea what to call it because it's gonna make no sense, but it's gonna be because of another part of where he cheaped out. But if Tam King, if you want me to pick, I got one. I've got one. Because it would make him so mad. Because he's like, oh God, why did I get that recruiter? Because could you imagine how insulting that would be to hear that called out? All right. You can tell who named this. Remember, he cheaped out, right? So who's the coach again? He'd be so pissed. Because it makes no damn sense. Oh, beautiful. We're going with that. The recruiter was like, I don't know what to name this, so I'm just letting the coach name it. What? No, Grudge Breakers. It's so serious but so stupid because it's a dark elf team. He's got a lot to fix. And whether he fixes it or not, that depends on him. Maybe he'll just be like, whatever, I'm already paying for it. Just do it. This is the weirdest Dark Elf team in all of Loki's sponsored teams in Blood Bowl. They're actually pretty good, but the irony is they're run by a dwarf. Because he can't afford, he cheaps out. He doesn't want to pay to get a proper Dark Elf coach. Oh man, it'd be great. All right, let's go with that. That seems good. Let's save it. That is defensive. Good. Good, good. We got it. All right. Let us go back over here. We don't have much else to do right now. We don't have any of the customizations at the moment. Recruitment is good. Everything's good. I think we're ready. They have both their formations now. Alright, so we also have our Nurgle team as a backup team as well. Alright, let us start the competition. I'm gonna turn on my custom controls for this chat. 1 second. Just to make certain things a little easier to cycle through menus. Okay. Alright. The competition, the pirate crew, Corsair cruisers. It would make sense that the Dark Elves would enter into this competition. Alright. Summary. If you haven't already offered paid leave to your players, this competition created by Corsair Cruises will allow them to catch a glimpse of the sea and drink to their fill. And see the local Dark Elf establishments and secret daemonettes we keep on board. What? Anyway. Summary, status created, format, knockout format, playoff format, simple match, no ties. Grandfather's Leftover, sounds like an 80s old people's born movie. Except the worst kind, you don't want to watch that one. You don't want to watch that one. It's the kind that only the cups of scenarios fulfills. You don't want it, trust me. He even had the loon of OH. Don't let this dwarf coach win. That's true, because if he loses, if the coach does terrible, then technically he could fire him, right? Although we have to, in realistic game terms, we have to do good enough to buy another coach or figure out how to unlock another coach. Haven't figured out that yet, so. But we'll see how that goes. This is, like I said, this is kind of a test to see how the competitions work, other than the gameplay itself. I'm going to leave it as normal because it's a part of the campaign. Competitive admission mode is free, so we don't have to pay. Team value is unlimited. We can be whatever. Register a team. We're going to register the Death Crack. Oh, we can register both? Oh, no, only one. Register Death Krakens. By registering a team in a competition, you will make it experienced. You will no longer be refunded when selling staff and players. Yeah. Which is fine, because we've set up our lore and everything we wanted, so confirm. Alright, Death Krakens versus the Bilge Rats is our first team. Alright, here we go, chat. Let us do this. They have quite a bit of team value. They're going to have slightly better players. I don't expect us to really do good in the beginning. In Blood Bowl, it is very hard, unless you set the parameters automatically, to be good in the beginning with the starting version of your team. But then again, some teams just vibe. But we are kind of going with the lore of this team is kind of crummy and was just thrown together. So this team's probably going to have some losses. But that is kind of on purpose to the lore of that's going to be that regret setting in for Loki for how he paid for this team. So let us begin. Ooh, is it always? Oh, because it's the Corsairs. Wow, it's actually, wait.
If you're looking for a reliable coach, then you'd better
Kurov Krakeneye! Ah, I wonder if we unlock them when we win. So if this is how we get coaches. He's clearly from Lokir's people.
All we know for sure.
This actually works out. Oh. I bring a message from your sponsor. Die, so I don't have to pay you guys anymore. This is beautiful. So if we win this, we have to beat his team in the end, right? So if we beat this, I think we get him as a coach, I would assume, right?
Welcome.
I don't know.
Blood Bowl.
Oh, it's a Skaven team. I saw the Skaven cheerleaders again. Let's see if it'll show all. I think it'll just show our sideline, but we'll see. Oh, there's some Skaven. Yep, so there's our coach, not paid well. I find it hella ironic that we're going against a Dark Elf coaching Skaven. This is such a weird, hilarious turn of events.
Good weather. Shame.
Good weather,
Nothing to
shame.
spice things up.
Fan factor 2 on their side or my side? Hold on, I have to move my never mind, it went away. So I have 1 minute to get some stuff. We have a starting budget of 110,000, so we can get some bribes. Gives you a bribe for this match. If one of your players is sent off after a foul, you can use a bribe on a d6 to roll 2 of 6, and bribe is accepted, and the player is not sent off. On 1, the bribe is lost. And on a roll during 1 during the argue call, you cannot use a bribe. Each adds 1 to the recovery test when one of the players is KO'd. Wandering Apothecary. Temp agency cheerleaders. These temp agency cheerleaders are added to those of your team for the duration of the match. Each cheerleader brings bonuses. Yeah. I'm thinking bribes because we are a Dark Elf society. Ready. So I can play the foul game. Skaven are really squishy, so I might be able to kill them actually pretty hard. Alright, they are receiving the kick? Oh no. Position your offense players. We get the ball. Alright. So I want... How do I... Yeah, Lokier ran out of budget. There we go. Confirm. That's not doing it. How do I do it? Yes. Confirm. Why is it not moving him? That was the point of setting up that save. What? How do we load the formations? I don't understand. Did I accidentally save over it? That was, I don't know. Damn it. Alright, well, you need to go there. I had to redo all this. Where's my runner? You need to go there. Ay, 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 ay. Blitzers, I want you up here. We gotta hurry. I'm gonna resave it. Confirm. I hope that worked. Okay, so that's what we want. How do we finish? I assume touchpad. Alright, we're receiving the ball. Changing weather. Weather conditions are determined once again. The new result applies immediately. If the result is perfect weather, the ball will scatter before landing. Alright, so we've got to go select player who to give the ball. Oh, okay. Him.
What the fans take away, they often give back.
Alright, here we go. We are doing it. Looks like the skating team got a ratio and it looks interesting. So we're doing good here. Oh yeah, this dude is boned. But we're not about pushing that front line here. They're going hardcore down the center though. It means we need to move you first. You need to, because we're gonna blitz with our blitzer. You need to move into here. We're gonna get rid of Scavy boy here.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
That. Follow up.
Let's start as we need to go on.
Alright, nice. Stay away from that Hulk rat. We're going to get surrounded pretty hard, so I'm going to need to move some supporters over this side. We're going to push this side hard. So we're going to move our witch elf there. We're going to move you into support here. We'll go for it next round because we're going to get probably jumped quite hard, so we need to block out pretty hard here. I need to try to get rid of you, but I think you're supported, aren't you? Yeah. So, no. Can you... but that's going to get you out. We might have to just leave them here to block. I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. So, let's move you up here, block these two. You do the same. And then I'll end my turn. Alright, let's see what the rats do. It takes a while usually in this game for the AI to do anything. Alright, it's a push. I'll take that. Ooh, okay. Well, that's actually okay. We still got the rat ogre locked down. Still got the guy in the corner locked down. He's standing up. Roger. We got reinforcements coming in. They're going for it. Okay, a push. Alright. Oh, that's bad. Well, Oh, wait, that's good for me. I keep forgetting that's not my role. Oh, but he got it. Okay. Ooh, okay. 5 minutes down, but he's good. He's been knocked out, but he's okay. Yes, got him. Nice. Turnover, my turn. Nice. The rat got tripped. Woo, okay. Doesn't that mean I should be able to overwhelm you now? Oh, no, not really, actually. Okay. So that means I need to bring you into reinforcement range. Do it. You need to go around to this side. Can you make it? You can. We're going to surround this rat. Plus, we're trying to create a blocking zone. So, we're going to want to blitz you. Yes.
That player was about to get punched
Well,
and below.
that's a bad result, but I'll take it.
Time.
Follow. That's even. Let's not do that yet. Let's move the ball carrier here. Can he... Oh, he can't do that. That's good. Then we go you. That's the same, but I'm assisted. Let's go with that. Okay, a push. I'll take that. It'll get me... Keep us kind of safe. Follow up. Keep pushing these rats back. Okay, so now you can't stand up, sadly. I need to get you out and move you into stopping these runners. Can you get over here? You have to roll 2 dodges. And you guys are even. Okay, so let's roll the dodges. Oh, reroll. Oh, okay, we're good. Alright. Now let's take a chance here. Yes. Follow. Okay, good. Do that real quick. Oh, it's a double, both down. Ah, shoot. It's not a blitzer either. That's fine. Oh, but we knocked out the rat. Alright, that's one less rat. Beautiful, beautiful. We're okay. I was going to end the turn anyways. Alright, that's one less rat. Oh, he got a punch. Damn it. Alright, well that's okay. We still got support.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Alright, he's knocked out, but he's not injured. We're okay. Oh, another... okay, it's getting a little rough out here. It's because they're bringing in their blitzers.
Hey, that man looked almost competent.
Okay, he's normal. He can just stand up.
They've got the advantage, but there is no...
Oh my god, the rats are getting in them XCOM rolls right now.
Night.
Damn it. One of our witch elves just got knocked out.
Don't let them. They're massive and can take your hand right.
How did you get on with Shipbreaker? Do you owe the company for any destroyed ships? No, not technically, no. I did, there were some parts I had to naturally destroy to get certain things loose as I learned. But I got pretty efficient with it. I've already scrapped 2 whole ships completely. Yep, here comes the XCOM part. XCOM rolls are rolling in. No. Oof. I have to get around them now. I have to take risks now. So. We're going to block you off. I've got you. You're going to have to make a dodge, though, to get there. I'm trying to think of where I can open it up the safest. I don't think I can get over there. I need you is what I need. Okay. Oh, but you have to roll what's it called rolls. Shoot. Damn it. That is inconvenient.
They've got
Take
the
the
advantage,
risk.
but there
Yes.
is no sure thing in blood.
Stay put.
Hey, that man looked almost competent.
Okay, he's down. Okay, I've got to get you guys up here. I forgot about you guys. Dang it. Alright, well, I'll move you up for reinforcements. We may have to block the ball now. We may lose the ball. We have to prepare for possibly losing the ball. Go over here. You stand up. And you are going to take the risk to try to get here. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to try and see what do we got here. Oh my god. Alright. Yes!
That player's earned their
Dark
wages
Elf
today.
speed for the win! Do it. Yes! Dark Elf speed for the win. Ball carrier's out for now, but they're going to rush him. They are definitely going to rush him. Hopefully I've locked down enough of these rats that one will get knocked down. They got good dodges as well, just like us. This is a dodgy team battle. Literally. This is a very dodge team battle. Dodge challenger battle. But there's no muscle. That's what's funny. Alright. I may have got some BS rolls with the rats, but I did get some good rolls on our run. That's all your luck for the entire match, knowing the RNG guns. It might be. Oh, he's going to get wrecked. This guy's about to get slapped. This poor dude. This absolute poor dude. See you in the next life, dude. He's probably dead. Oh, he's good. All right. Nice. He did okay. Oh, okay. Runner made it out. All right, he made it out. He made it out. He made it out. Damn it, game. Oh, but he didn't. Yes! Yes! Touchdown. That's touchdown. That is a guaranteed touchdown. First touchdown of the game. Let's make sure we lock these boys back down just in case. First touchdown of the game. Lock them down, boys. Don't let them get away. Dark Elves are going to get their first touchdown today. Long down both of these as well. You are just going to stand up. My dude, you are in bad shape. You boys are going to lock down the corners of these rats. kind of help out here. You're going to lock down this runner. I'm getting a little bit more efficient with things. I'm not going to take the chance with that. I could knock that guy out, but we're going to go with the for sure thing. Touchdown! Ha ha ha!
They scored! They scored!
They scored! They scored! Sadly, we don't have any Dark Elf cheerleaders. Not at the moment, at least. I will fix that in the future. It's just normal cheerleaders.
Knocked out players return to the action.
All right. Back in the action. Ah, that's what I did wrong. Okay, I see what I accidentally did. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go Greg's Breakers. The dwarf-decided defense line. Now, will this make or break Lokir? Because this defense line was decided by a dwarf, not a dark elf. We shall see. Grudge breaker line. Alright, we gotta decide where we want them to go. We want them to go as far back as possible, but we want them to stay on the field. We don't want it to bounce. But we don't want it that close. So we're gonna have to take the risk here.
Wow, they took advantage. It did not last.
Quick snap. D3+3 open players on the receiving team can move one square. Nice. Okay. So their runner has got the ball, but he's really far back there. Now we wait to see what the rats do. It's funny because I know how to fight Skaven because I do play Skaven as my main, so I already kind of know how they work.
Hey, Jim.
Wait a second, what's happening down there?
Oh, a push. Nice job. Okay. That means my witch elf is ooh, they're re-rolling. That means my witch elf is actually better at holding that line up there. So that might be where we want Lokir's witch elf, at least one. Because it seems to have a better dice roll advantage against the... Oh, there it is!
Looks like rats.
Nice! Turnover, and he is dazed. Beautiful! Alright, well, that means we actually need to... No, hold on. No, hold on. What if I go here and then here? Still the same. Okay, hold on. So we need to get through and we need to get to the ball. Let's push this side.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Ah, it's not what I wanted, but we'll take it. Follow up.
Hey, that players are almost competent.
Okay. I can't blitz though again. We need to lock both sides down. So let's do the same thing over here. He won't be checked if I do there.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Oh, but I can't blitz. So we want him to move here. We want to block off these holes. So if they try to pass through them, we can get them. So this witch elf then needs to come and do this. And then my runner. That side's pretty well defended. Plus we've got an extra witch elf here, but I need to put you back in the crap zone.
Players in trouble, no doubt about it. What's the coach going to do?
And you're going to come up here and be my free runner. You're going this way. That's pretty much everybody except this guy. Let's take the risk.
Can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
Double down, I'll take it. Oh, wait, he's a blitzer, so it doesn't work like that. Nice. Nice, so my blitzer took down another rat, so that rat is down. This one could probably do the same thing. Ah, it's a push. Okay. Alright, well, let's help our witch elf, so let's get him in here. Lock down this little front line right here as much as I can. Seems good. Let the rats do what they're gonna do. There's only 8 full cycles or innings, which is both teams have to take a turn. That's a full inning. So the Skaven have to really play hardcore right now to get a touchdown and keep them from losing. And if I manage to get a turnover and get the ball, they're pretty much done if I get through that touchdown one more time. They won't be able to come back. Ah, damn. Oh, there it is. Yes. Turnover. Death Krakens. Yeah. The Death Krakens. Yes, beautiful. All right, follow up. KO. Okay, that got my witch elf loose. All right. Oh, yeah, you ain't doing nothing. That means I need. It means you need to come to here. Actually, no. Wait. Yeah, because he's going to get assist. So, yeah, you have to come to here. Because we're going to need an assist. So now we want here, here. Do that. Yes! Defender stumbles. Ah, but they got what's it called. Okay. We got the tornado, what's it called, so let's keep pushing them. Okay, we'll lock him down up here. He's now locked down. No, you can't do that. You can do this. Okay. You guys need to finish this guy off, though. Nah, I don't want you that far over, so let's put you right there. Yes, good. Pow! Sadly, I can't push him off. Then what's it called? Follow him up.
Fist Slayer. He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Alright, I think that's everybody except you. Yep, beautiful. Follow up.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Alright, he's stunned. Nice. But he's not knocked out. Alright. What is your chances here? Locked up. So, it's you.
That's a good choice for this play.
Alright. We'll push you back and move in around the ogre. We need to surround the rat ogre. Alright, that should make your roll. Oh, no, you're still not. Okay. What about you? No. To you? Okay, that's even now. Okay, so we can do this. Push is fine. I'll push him up to this guy, and I'll stay here.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do.
Does that make that possible? It did not. Anyone back here? Yep, my boys are watching the back lines. I tend to keep players back on purpose, if you'll notice, until a certain point or a certain, like, portion of the game, to have reserves back here just in case we need them. Just in case also the ball gets through as well. That's good. All right, turn 6. Let's see what the Skavens got.
They do.
Lokir's random budget team is actually doing really well so far, which is probably making him
Can't
very
argue with that
mad.
call, can you, Bob?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Although he'd probably be happy to lose the Witch Elves. Oh, the ball runner's going, so now this is why I keep two guys back.
That player can move over a third of the field in one burst of speed.
Yeah, rats go very far. He pushed it. Is he gonna do it again? So my two boys over here are gonna rush him. This is why I do this when you're trying to play against the AI. As long as we get the ball out of their hand, they're gonna have to waste like a whole another turn or two, and we'll still win. I was hoping to get a roll there where he would have lost against the Witch Elf, but oh well. He's gonna bring support. Yep. Or not. Okay, he brought him into a weird spot.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our cabal.
Thank God, that saved her.
Because splat.
That also saved her. Woo! Nice, okay. Yeah. Ah, that's a pal. Okay, well, he's not as lucky. Oh, injured, serious injury.
Oh!
That's our runner, too. That's nasty. That's a bad start.
Personally, I'd object him.
Alright, so what injury did he get? How do I wish you could inspect. I want to inspect them. Oh. There we go. Serious injury. +1 applied to all future casualty rolls. This player will miss the next game. Ah, damn. So he now has a bigger chance to be injured now. I have to be careful. So that's how you do that. So that's what you do. So when you press R1, it brings up this little magnifying glass, and you can highlight injuries and stuff and read what stuff does. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's a good way if you're trying to learn or you forget what stats you need to look at. You can look at this and it'll tell you what it does. He's also got dump off, which is if this player is the target of a block action or if an action replaces a block and he is carrying the ball, he can immediately make a quick pass that works normally, except that it cannot lead to a turnover. Okay. He's fine though. That injury is acceptable for a Dark Elf player. Stop the rat! I'm going to stop him, don't worry. We're bringing everybody back. You just need to stand up.
I train week after week for doing this.
You guys need to run all the way down here and help with this. It's going to roll a rush. There we go.
You need balls to score.
Remember, you need balls to score. Beat it there. Yes. That is what you want to see. Follow up.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, right into my Dark Elf hands. Alright, we're gonna make a roll of dodge. Yeah. And we're gonna put her right there. He's gonna stay there. He's gonna help her.
A good coach always uses the
Okay,
right
wait,
player
this is a
for the
blitzer?
right
This is a,
job.
oh, but we both have it, so I have to do a push. So I'm gonna stay put.
They're still smart.
Put him up there. You need to come down here and support the ball carrier as well. The ogre's not locked up, so we need to block off passages. So let's do that. I really want to push this guy in the crowd, but then there's no way to do that without... I can't blitz, yeah. There's no point in that. So let's just do this. Oh, that's a terrible turn of events. Okay.
The player's turnover.
That's fine. All right, your turn, Rats. Let's see what you can do. You got to get the. They've got to get the ball from me and score on this same turn. That's their only hope to tie this back up to go into overtime. Ooh, that guy's getting slapped.
If I had a
All right, it's fine.
every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team.
All right, push. That's okay. Yo, welcome. I just recently got the platinum in hard space. Nice. That's a long game. Oh no, who was that?
I wouldn't want to be in that place.
He injured my freaking. Well, we have 2 witch elves, and we're gonna fire one eventually. Lokir's getting lucky in a way right now. That oh, thank God.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write.
Oh, how dare he? How did he get that animalistic dodge to work like that? Okay. All right, we got to really think on this. Let's think on this. You wouldn't be able to dodge though. You're not that kind of character. I would need one of my dudes to be way out there. How far can we get them? They're gonna get jumped if I do that though. It would almost be like, do we want to play into the sacrificial lamb kind of thing here? It also depends on how good I can make that pass. I have to roll the 4 or higher. I'd be better at passing it off or running it myself as the ball carrier. But we want to pass it off to someone who's closer, right? So, how far can you go? You can only go there. No, not yet. So right here is where I want him to go. He can only go to right here. So we want him right here. Let's try to do the ball stuff first. Because we're not going to get much. Oh, wait, he's going to get hit. Hold on.
A snotling baked in a pie.
That's fine.
More chance than this poor kid. Actually, I'm getting hungry. Where's the nearest pie shop, Joe?
Alright, need to go and do this now. No, not catch. That. Yep.
That's a dangerous place to be.
That is a dangerous place to be, but it's just linemen. We're okay. We are going to block them off. Nice. Woo, he almost tripped. Okay, you stand up. Block these off. I don't think we're going to be able to get you over here. You have to roll 2. Ooh, let's see. Yes!
Haha, here's some friends.
Nice, okay. Have we blitzed yet? We have not blitzed yet. Wait. Oh, I guess we have. It won't let me blitz. Oh, I should have already done that in the roll. I forgot. Yep. Oh, well. Let's, leave him there. Yeah. I want him there blocking that. Then he'll jump back out later. We got anybody back here? You as well know. He's got him. You need to stand up. Hold on. Yeah, we have to take the risk. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna stay put on this one. Yeah, stay put on this one.
Pushing.
And then grab you, do that.
I should probably say something meaningful
That.
to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
Stay
What I
put.
think of is splash.
Not back, you whisper.
Okay. I think we're doing good. Let's do it. In turn. Rat's turn. This is their last chance to get the ball and get it. And keep me from winning this match. I will admit, once you start getting the bigger ships in Shipbreaker, I imagine that's when it speeds up. Even though I don't do really platinums in games, as far as like just completionists in general of some sort in that game, or completing all the main objectives. Ooh, wow, I got real unlucky but lucky at the same time. Okay, that's fine, he's okay. Alright, he's coming up here to back this up. It's just a push. Oh, they're staying put. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think they just gave me... If I get one more... Well, actually, I might not get one more turn. Let's see. AI's not sure. It's thinking. I win!
So, none of the knockout players seem to have awoken in time for the next down. That must be one heck of a dream they're having. Well, we're
alright, this is the last setup. Last setup. Oh, no, wait. Oh, does it go to 16? Oh, so they have a chance. Unless we just kill all the rats. We're starting to slowly get rid of them. We have 2 injured, though, sadly. They have 1 knockout. So we are down. We're starting to get down. Oh, 2 knockouts. So we're kind of even Stevens when it comes to players right now. We're both doing kind of bad and good at the same time. So we're on defensive again. So we're going to want grudge breakers. Let's do it. Here we go. Kick off again.
Today, the length of a game is completely unpredictable.
Damn, this is a really long one. I didn't think we were going to go up to 16 turns, so they do technically have a chance to still bring this back. It's whether, are we going to lose too many people to try to maintain it? We are going to find out.
A good coach always uses...
Oh, yes. Oh, but he's going to re-roll. Yeah. I want to point out they got a bunch of re-rolls when they for their pre-game stuff. They went a ton of re-rolls. Nice early turnover. Again, they did kind of the same strategy last time, to be fair. But I think I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with this one. So what we're going to do is lock down this sector. We're not going to necessarily attack, though. Who hired this team? The janitor on the Black Ark? To be fair, at this point, that seems apt. That seems possible. I'm going to move you up early this time so we have support this time. The rats are having my luck. They are, but they still got enough turns to bring it back, so we got to be extremely aggressive. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to run people up to their back lines immediately. Get some Dark Elves in that back line. We're going to take a huge risk right here.
That last burst of speed. Oh, it's risky.
Damn it. I get 1 reroll, though. That's better. Because now I can stay on the ball carrier. Alright, ball carrier is locked down. The Dark Elves are in position earlier. Do the Elves get a big guy like the Rat Ogre? No, I don't think. Most of their powerful people are the Witch Elves and the Assassins. The Witch Elf is kind of their strongest besides the Assassin. But the Assassin's more about stabbing people while they're on the ground and committing fouls. Which I need to do that, actually, now that I think about that. I do have a free foul. Let's see if we can injure this big guy.
Looks like rat stew on the menu tonight.
Alright, so he did get stunned. That's something. I'll take that.
A good coach always uses the
That's
right
what I
player
want.
for the right job.
Nice, alright. That's also a blitzer, though. I think that's everybody. I think I'm pretty much done with my turn. Let's do this as the last
That's
attempt.
a good choice for this play.
Alright, in turn. The Rat Ogre's front line is they can't put a dragon on the board, Tam King. That's true, it would be a dragon. That's too big. Alright. That's perfect. See how I line that up? That's perfect. We just have to make sure that we can jump him efficiently. Oh, he moved up a little. He moved up a little.
Have you looked at Facetome recently, Bob?
Face
Do you
toe.
have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a petition to remove you
Have you
from
seen
the air.
Face Tome recently?
A good coach always uses
Ooh,
the right
that's
player
a
for
nasty
the right job.
outcome. Alright. Armor value's a high 9 now, so he should be fine.
Oh no, my mistake. He's on the ground.
Oh, they're doing. Oh, ooh, he managed to make it out of the dodge. They're doing a good job at keeping us contained back here. Oh, turnover. Nice. Okay, good. So that rat got taken down, so I can bring people from this side. Good. We're gonna want to hit the ball carrier. But we gotta get through this guy first. Says logged out like the execute. Oh yeah, an executioner. That's true. We don't have an executioner. That would be a good big tanky dude. Unless they're in here and I don't know, but I don't think though. I don't think they are. This just stands you up. Get my blitzer back in this. You guys need to run up to here. Lock that guy down. You need to come blitz this. Let's do it.
That's it. Get in their face.
Oh no, really? Well, turnover. That's fine though. They rolled a stun though, so that's good for me. There's one less rat over here. It's gonna be a risky one, that's for sure. But as long as we keep them contained and they don't get their touchdown, it's okay. Oh, he's going for it, but I don't think he can run far enough. That's now on my witch elf side. Depending on if they attack the witch elf, they'll probably go for my blitzer, one of my blitzers, hopefully. He's got him locked down right now. He's going to go support ball carrier. Yep. Okay. Yep, they're blitzing the blitzer. That's fine with me. I'll take that. That was foolish what he just did. I don't know why he did that. He's re-rolling. Hey, it's a push. He's almost out of re-rolls, too. Yay! There we go. Beautiful. Alright, things are looking up. And he's stunned. Ooh, that's nasty. Alright, so first off, let's set up the knockdown tactics. Switch to you. You need to come to this side. Lock down ball carrier. You need to run over here and help lock this down because you're down, so you can't really do much. So I'm going to have you lock that rat down. You're going to run down here. to block you. You're gonna run over here and help this guy. Because they're on this side now. You're now going to... Do we have to blitz otherwise? We don't. So I think we should blitz with you into this.
Come on,
Try to get
guys,
that ball.
Together.
There it is. Oh, he's got stumble. Shoot. Follow him.
Snuffle must be holding him up.
Damn it. We're getting really unlucky right now. Try that again. Damn it. Damn. All right, follow him. Separate him from the other rats.
Anytime soon.
That's annoying. He might actually get this. I don't think he's close enough. He might be able to rush it. He might be able to make a rush tackle attempt or a rush foot, what's called attempt.
Around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
Follow up.
And he's still standing.
Go over here.
That's very nice.
Stay on that ball carrier. Damn. Not much I can do. All right. They're trying. They're trying. The rats are trying their damnedest. They're risking death and complete death to try to win this. They're going for broke.
Now he's fighting to move freely.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly
Damn. That was a good one, too.
If I had a goal
He's fine.
for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could
Oh,
start
they're going
my
for
own
him.
Team. You only need
Okay,
a
that's
million
fine.
gold, right?
Going for him.
Come on, guys, together.
All right.
Nicely done.
Oh, they made it. Damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a
They will die beside the rat ogre if they lose. Oh, dang it. They got one. He managed to have enough movement. There's the Skaven skit cheerleaders. Let out of the hovels temporarily.
I was king. Would I want to return to the game? Probably not.
Ooh, so it's going to go into overtime. So now it's about me.
Are you all right, Bob?
Sorry, Jim. Seeing all that blood
Ooh.
and death, it just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside.
Ooh, I have one less frontliner. It's not fun. That is not fun. We're gonna have to play to... Alright, so we need to pick a side that we know we can win on. So we're going for the right side. I'm gonna put you here for now. Make that front line a little less terrible. You're gonna sit here because I may need you to run and hand the ball off depending on what happens. You're gonna sit... This is a custom formation for this one because we gotta go for broke. You're also going up here because we need to rush these guys quickly. Witch Elf, you're going to be a little closer right there. Alright. This guy's going to just have to be on his lonesome. And hope he can hold. Alright.
The match can't end in a draw. Do something, please.
Oh, what just happened? Oh, the ball dropped nearly on their side. Ooh, okay. All right, well, let's... Oof, okay. You need some mithril armor. We do need some mithril armor. So... Ooh... Okay, so we're gonna try to take a huge... Wait, why we can't... That doesn't... Really? Why is... Oh, because they're both marked. Alright, well, let's play to this side then. Let's lock this down. Their rats are going to run in from behind me, but that's
Any
fine.
action this player makes risks a turnover.
Because that's now got that whole line blocked. Put you over there. There we go. Oh, that was close. Okay, now we want this. Ah, it's just a push. I'm not going to waste a reroll on that, though. I'll just follow him and make it easier. Oh, that's right. Oh, no. No, not a both. Down. Reroll. Come on.
Has an assist.
Okay. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Push him down.
With fifth swipe, he's following.
Nice knockout. Beautiful. Yes. Holy shit. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's get that ball.
They must have glue on their
Yes.
fingers.
Move up here. Yeah. I'd rather him be in the tackle zone, so it's less likely for anyone. We're not going to take any risks there, because they'll have to tackle us to do anything. So let's rush you up here as a backup. Yes, perfect. A little close on them rolls, but all right. Nice. They're going to re-roll? Oh, no, they didn't re-roll. Okay. Now Ogre's going to hit somebody. Probably. Yep, they're sending over reinforcements from the ones that I couldn't lock down. Kind of thought they were going to go for my right line, but nope, they seem to be wanting to jump this blitzer. They are determined to kill this blitzer. Holy crap.
They're just too fast. Break
Oh,
some legs, please.
thank God. It was just a push. Woo! That actually might be good for us, because they're being really stupid right now. The Skaven's obvious intelligence is showing itself right now.
Fights can be so overrated.
Oh, okay, that... Ooh, ow, okay.
Like this.
He's okay, though. Oh, I get to choose. Push.
That player is so close to a world of hurt.
Nice. Woo, that was crazy. Stand up. You're just going to hold that line. Y'all's duty is just to keep them tackle zones. The rest doesn't matter. How do I want to play this? You'll become marked if I do that. So I need to take... The very first risk I've got to take is this. Okay, I'll take the stumble. I'll push him that way so he's not in the way. Follow up. Alright, he's stunned. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so my plan here. Can we get her into the touch zone? No. Can you? No, neither of them can get into the touchdown zone. Okay, so. It means the witch elf has to go with him. Who has the best agility? Is it the same? It's the same for both. So, you need to go here. Lock that down. You need to go... No. You need to go here. Lock that down. So we have people to come back off that skirmish line. You need to help with this situation, so we're going to have you blitz this.
They've got the advantage. By the
Yes.
Sure thing.
Beautiful. That, and we'll follow up.
Now his body can move freely.
Let's
Yes, another knockout. The Skaven are starting to lose players.
player's eyes.
All right, take the
Rolling
risk,
up
ball
into
carrier.
his head. He'll be up for some time.
Yes. All right, the rats might rush him. Oh, they're being dumb. Yes! That's it. There it is. I win. There it is. I win. They will not be able to have enough turns to get another touchdown. They would have to be the luckiest in the world. That's a win. We pulled the win back. The Skaven will be sacrificed at Skaven, Blake. All right. Good job, you boys. Good job. I am going to lock down. Oh, no, wait. It's going to give the ball back to them anyway. So, to it. Touchdown.
Great play. Touchdown.
Ah. Dark Elves are getting them. They're having an exciting first game.
Must have the magic sponge this time.
They still have an even amount knocked down as we do, but they had more reserve players than we did. So, all right, we're in defensive line. Time for Grudge Breakers. All right. Ickett had 20k Warpstone on them winning and 70k on them losing. Ah, that's smart. That is smart. That's a smart bet. That's that Ickett knowledge. All right, let's do this. Oh, choose a square to kick off against. Right, let's try to go for the back again. Somewhere like right there. Ooh, that went too far. That was a high kick. They get to choose who gets it. But they only have one turn to successfully pull this off. So I actually don't think it's possible. Oh, he's handing... What? Why would he hand that off to him? What is this? He handed it off to a lineman. Oh, one of my witch elves just went down. He handed that off to a lineman. The heck is happening? Yeah, the Rats have lost this. But who would have ever seen that coming? I did have some injuries, much to my dismay, in this first match, but it's alright. One of them wasn't really this bad. One is just, he's more likely to get injured next time. The other one was the Witch Elf. With the Witch Elf, since we're going to change the team comp at some point with the lore we're going with. Oh, shoot. Since we're changing team comp in that fashion, so...
I never could get the hang.
Ickett wins in the end because he gets Warpstone. That is true. He does get Warpstone.
Killing many fans.
The whole stadium will collapse, killing many fans. Yes, it would. Let's have him come over here and help with this. I'll have you lock down this rat because you're right there. Let's get my backliners up here. You're gonna watch this side. You're gonna... Actually, no. Let's bring you right there. A little bit further back. Just to make sure if the ball carrier gets through, we can jump him. Now I want you here because you won't be marked. And you're gonna be blitzing to try to take the chance and get him now.
Force possession away from the ball holder.
Not as good as I was hoping. Let's get him out of his Skaven allies, though.
That play looked almost competent.
Because he'll have to fall back. Okay, you're a blitzer versus a lineman.
That's a good choice for this play.
That's terrible. Wow. All right. He's knocked out. All right, that was a little... that was the last thing I was going to do anyways. Oh, we won, I think. Yeah, we won! Nice! First of many. Match finished. Return to the main menu. Victory for the Death Krakens! Nice. Noise. Dedicated fans, team treasury, 55,000 extra points. So that's pretty good. That's a really good turn in for our first game. So we can replace anybody who might actually die if we get unlucky in the next match. Nice. He was pissed. Yeah, he was pissed. Yeah, he was. That Dark Elf guy was very angry. That Dark Elf coach that was coaching those Skaven was very mad. Also, Lokir's probably pissed in his own right as well. Because this random put together team actually won its first game. Like, I can only imagine the seething rage. See the competition. Alright, nice. So our next, I'm not sure what flag that is. That might be Empire. Or High Elves? Our next competition is, which we might actually have to hire a cheap player because I just realized we're down a player because of our injuries. So I need to go my registered teams to the team system. We need to go. Oh, we're also leveled up. I didn't mean to do that. We also leveled up. Our witch elf leveled up. Let's see how we do this because this is something I'm still learning. It's funny because both of our injured people leveled up. What type of team player are you gonna go for your dark elf team? We're gonna go mostly assassins and probably let me see what the other options were again. I kind of forgot all the choices. Probably blitzer, runner, and assassin specialty with some linemen in the background. We're only gonna have one witch elf at some point. So if the witch elf who's injured dies, I'm not really, even if she's leveling up, I'm not really concerned about that because we're focusing towards eventually getting, which we actually don't have money to hire nobody. Dark elves are expensive. So we're going to have to be really conservative on the next match. We actually might have to lose our next match. Or play to the right. We need to be less fighty, like less worried about fighting that front line, and more worried about trying to get the ball in the next one. Like, we'll be less about trying to get those hits. We'll try to do some fouls in the next one as well to try to even it up. Try to get some actual injuries so they can't get their people back on the field. We don't... Oh, I can't buy any more dedicated fans. Interesting. So right now, I think dedicated fans happens on its own per match now. Like it actually just happens based on them doing good or not. Gives me brilliant coaching roles. I could buy an apothecary and keep from losing anyone else. That depends. Let's do our level ups first. So this is where you level up. When your characters, as they level up, you'll get to teach them new skills that they can bring into the game that'll give them different passives and things that'll help them do things. So if the witch elves naturally start with once per turn, per activation, this player can re-roll a failed dodge test. Moreover, this player can choose to use this skill when he is the target of a block and the result of a stumble. Yeah. So that's for the stumble one is the explanation mark with the PAL symbol. If that rolls on a witch elf, she can just dodge it and get pushed back. She's also got frenzy like most aggressive type players have. Each time this player carries out a block action, tackle by the way. To make it easier, tackle. Carries out a tackle action. Because not everyone knows what that means in Warhammer, what a block action means. So when a player carries out a tackle action, he must attempt to follow up each time. It is possible. He must then attempt a second block against the same target. A player with the skill cannot have grab. Yeah, so we can't have grab because grab is a different skill. I think that actually keeps frenzy from happening. I think it's the alternative to frenzy. But, and then jump up. If this player is prone, they can stand up at no cost. I did not know that. I was using that wrong. If they are prone during their activation, if this player is prone, they can stand up at no cost. Moreover, if they are prone during their activation, the attempt to jump up and perform a block. To do this, they can attempt to jump up and perform a block. They must succeed an agility test with a +1 modifier. If they fail, they remain prone and their activation ends. This skill may be used if the player is prone or has lost their tackle zone. That's actually pretty cool because that means she can actually jump up and hit somebody. I forgot about that. She's got a free blitz. We were not using our witch elves in that way like we should have. I'll have to do that next time. A Marathi build with a bunch of these would be hilarious. Because they could just keep getting back up and doing stuff as long as they're not injured. So general primary. So now we're going to get to see what skills we can get. How much SP does she have? How do I know? Oh, it's down there. She's got 18? Wow, did she roll that? She rolled 18 SP? That's quite a lot. Oh no, 4 SP. Oh, I can re-roll her characteristics for 18 SP. That's what that says. They can't do mutations, right? No. At least not this way. Not in here. Not like some of them can. Some of them can just directly get mutations directly. So, what's a good... She's got 2 agility moves, 1 general. We probably want to give her another general move. Thinned. An opposition player who pushes this player cannot follow up. Cannot be pushed after a chain push. Nor against a player who has ball and chain or juggernaut. Yeah, so cannot be used after a chain push, nor against a player who has ball and chain or juggernaut, yeah. This player can use a skill when an opponent leaves the square that he is marking. Roll a d6 plus movement allowance of this player, movement allowance of the opponent on a roll of a 6+ or on a natural 6. This player can move into the vacated square without a dodge roll. Wow. Yeah, it means I'd follow them, basically. Dirty player +1, that's going to be for our assassins. So that increases the chance to do more foul attacks. We're going to want that on our assassin because he's already got a skill that automatically does this. Is that in here? Or is that just naturally for the Dark Elf assassins? Looks like it's naturally for them. Yeah. So, yeah, so that would be better for them. So I'm thinking... When this player attempts to block or a do a block or a blitz on a target whose strength is higher than their own, before any assists but after other modifiers, the ST of the player is added to a D6 result. If the total is superior to the target's strength, the ST of the player is increased to be equal to that of the target. Whoa! So, okay, that would be good. I almost feel like my blitzers need this, though. I think Fend is going to be the best one for a Witch Elf. Because we don't want her to be followed up in push actions. That means that rolling a push is really good for her. for an enemy to roll on her, because that means she'll get pushed out of a tackle zone without being followed, meaning opening her up to do more things. I'm gonna go with Fend. Oh no, we can't do that. It's too expensive. Oh, she might not be able to afford any of these then yet. Ah, nope, we can't. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So she's actually too low. She needs more. She's gonna have to level up again. Because I don't see a way to... Yeah, sustain casualty, miss next game. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything right now. What about our, runner? He's only got dump off. We're probably going to want passing for you. Nerves of Steel cancels the marking modifiers on a pass. An attempt to catch the ball or interfere. Ooh. That's really good. Also get the actual power. This player can re-roll a failed passing ability test on a pass action. That would be pretty nasty. Safe pass. If this player fumbles a pass action, he keeps the ball and his activation ends. So why is our flag wrong? We could just spend the SP and add a new randomly chosen skill. That's something you can do too if you want to play by chaos. He actually doesn't have enough to do any of these either. None of them do. I didn't think so. You also have 3. Yeah, you don't have enough for anything either. This is the one we would do Brawler eventually, but we want Dauntless. Yeah, you haven't. Wow, their skills definitely determine them hard. So we actually can't do anything yet, sadly. Alright. So our team is slightly in a disadvantage for that next match that we're going to have to do. Teams list. Let's see who's all going to be in this competition for the next part. So we're going up against these guys next. So these are the people who are in the tournament. Oh, right, it's a knockout tournament. So if we lose, we get knocked out. So it's not too bad. That means we've made... Ooh, that means we made it to the semifinals with how little people there are. That means if we beat the Stubborn Sailors, we have to fight the Black Ark Corsairs, the other Dark Elf faction. If we beat the Stubborn Sailors, that is. And their Old World Alliance. We're fighting humans. So our next game is going to be against the humans. We won't be able to probably do that today. These games last a long time. They're usually about an hour to 2 hours long in most cases. So, and it's already 6:30, and I still got to eat. So I don't like to eat late anymore. So I think that's for the moment what we're going to be doing on that schedule. That's how the what's it called got here. Invited team. Host team is Stubborn Sailors and Armor that is green. Invited teams are Black Ark Corsairs and the Death Kraken. So they invited two Dark Elf teams to this match. That's cool how they have that. Armor that is green has lost one already. We're not, I guess because we're playing against them, we're not able to see what the Stubborn Sailor's score is. Yeah, we're not able to see if they're winning or not. Can we see? We can see what they got. Damn, they got some nasty people. Ooh, it's a dwarf heavy. It's a dwarf heavy team. The good advantage of that means I have the speed advantage. It means they have the armor advantage by all the means. It means we very much are not going to injure people very well in this next match. Injury may not be an option. So our only real hope here, it's all linemen. They have one thrower, two blitzers, and all blockers and runners, yeah. And a troll slayer, whatever that does. That's one of the new dwarf units. Yeah, so this one, oh, their dwarf slayer's gotten some XP. So yeah, this is who we're going against next. But alright, we'll leave it for now. And we'll go back out. Nice. Oh, it shows you how much SP was earned by the players who participated. The Rats got 4, 4, and 3. I got 4, 3, and 3. I got a little bit more boned, but at least it means if my Witch Elf gets same 4 points next round, she's definitely going to level up. And if they get 3, they'll get some minor skills as well. I'm not sure how they determine who gets all the XP either. I know getting injured helps getting XP, which is weird. But also I think it's making touchdowns and things like that, possibly. Making good tackles and stuff. Not really sure. Getting KOs, knockouts and stuff. That's what I'm assuming it all determines by. There we go. Wow, that was took a second to get back. Oh, there's a league going on right now. BB Super League Watch Strider Wood Elves versus the Diomed Orcs. I do like that you can see other games going on and you can watch other people's games and tournaments going on. It really is a good game in that way. So, but alright, Chad, I think we're going to leave it here for now. Let me check my messages. Ooh, rewards available. What did I get from the pass? Level 3 of the pass. Oh, I got the free Rock and Stone, aka Rock and Steel outfit for the dwarves. Ooh, player customization veil. Nice. Player customization, Tearing Hurricane. Yeah, I think there's a way to go into the players and customize them individually too, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll figure that out next episode. That almost looks like a wood elf version of a Daemonette, but it's one of the Dryad ladies or whatever. There's a lot of customizations in the pass. I wonder how much the passes are. Because if they're really kind of cheap, then this is probably one of the few things that... Oh, and we get the... Ah, that's cool! I like that. That's awesome. See, this is what I've said it millions of times. They really need... The coach is premium. You have to have premium to get the coach. But I like that if you beat the pass, you can get the Wood Elf faction for free. You don't have to buy them. That's dope. That is probably the most unique thing I've seen in a season pass thing so far. Where technically I can purchase the Wood Elves if I want. Or if I really get badass enough, I can just play enough and rank up enough and actually just get the Wood Elves for free. That kind of sucks because that means I missed the seasons. It does mean you have to be there for that season to get it, but like most season pass game type things. But it does at least give that option if you're present, so you don't have to pay for the factions. But if you did miss it, you can just buy the faction. And probably the coaches too at some point. I assume. So actually, let's look at that real quick. We haven't really looked at the actual shop too much. Let's base it on factions. I don't know. Warpstone. See, I don't know where it would be under. Like, there's got to be a way to get more coaches somehow. I don't see why they wouldn't. I just don't know where. See, that's a coach. Oh, it changes every day. Oh, there's my free Warpstone. Grab that. It changes every day. Ah, so this is the current coach we can get at the moment, which is Joseph Bugman. This is how we get this is how we get the different customizations. Is there not a way to see more than this, really? That's strange. You can get customizations in here, but there's no stadium customizations? Doesn't matter. That's kind of strange. I find that strange that they based it. Maybe that's so people don't feel like they're being forced to buy certain things just to win, like to pay to win. That actually might be an interesting. I've never thought about that. That might be an interesting way to combat pay to win. Is make the premium stuff only random, other than what you get in the pass, right? Like if you're there for the season, you can always just get the stuff in the pass, which is mostly customizations and an extra coach for the Wood Elves. But that's a really good way to make a season pass work without shoving it down the player's throat. Because the store doesn't actually have a section where I can just go buy all the coaches, which would be make it pay to win at some point, technically. That's really smart. So the only way to premiumly buy the coach you're looking for is you've got to wait each day when it resets, which looks like it's every 2 days to 1 day, depending on each one of these. Most of them are 1 day to 1 day or a day or 2 days. And same thing with the board. So that must be how we get our cheerleaders too. Because we do get free gems every day. You get 10 free gems every day. It may not sound like a lot, but if you play this every day, that will add up eventually. Plus, the prices for the warp stones is actually really reasonable. Like, really small and really reasonable. That's why I think that this is the first time where the season pass feels kind of legit and actually something you want. Just so you could get a whole bunch of extra, like basically bang for your buck when it comes to getting a bunch of crazy customizations and a bunch of free stuff. And it gives you a free faction. Like, I've never seen a pass give you a faction that they're also selling, which is dope. Because let's go to the very end again and show that off one more time. Oh, and you also get gems, a certain amount of gems inside, you get 50 it looks like. You get a certain amount of gems inside the season pass as well. So that in its own right also pays for it. Because much like last time, you could always get another season pass with those gems. Or you could use those gems to buy individual stuff. Like, yeah, see, there's another field, Wood Elf pitch. But to keep it balanced so people just don't pay to win and get stuff when they want, other than player customizations, they did seem to let that happen because that doesn't affect the players, how they work on the field. But yeah, as you can see in the free edition, without paying for the pass, once you reach level 50 for this season, because it's Wood Elves, you automatically unlock the Wood Elves without having to buy them. And you can make Wood Elf teams. That's really cool. But like I said, the bang for the buck with the way they do things in the shop, making it random on what's here every day, makes it more fun to me. Because that means that it's a lot more, I feel like this is more effective at selling what you're trying to sell. Plus, it's also, with the prices being more reasonable, it's a lot better. That's not low, there we go. And there's bundles as well, like that's multiple dice. That's a dwarf runner. That's probably a star player is what that is. That's a livery. That's a color for the blitzers. But yeah, They did a really good job of that. But yeah, you have to go in here to try to get new stuff. Like we can get the Imperial Nobility background for our pitch. This is the cheerleader zone. This is where our cheerleaders would be. But yeah, you get 10 free every day, and you get 50 for free in the pass halfway through it, because it looks like it levels up pretty fast. Because we only played one game, right? Like literally one game. Let's see where it made me. Level 3 already in one game. In most games, I'd only be level 1 or level 2 at best, with just one game. So that's also a pretty good way. It looks like you can also, if you want this part, you can also pay for this if you want. Yeah. If you wanted to purchase the levels, you can also do that. That's where probably they make their money, is that seems to be the most expensive thing in the game, but everything else is pretty cheap. Like, let's see how much it would cost me to buy all the way to 50. This is probably where the people who do want to spend this kind of money, this is probably where it comes in. Yep, 7,050. That's quite high. But to show y'all how much gems are, they're not too bad. Warpstone. Yeah, look at that. 200, chat, for $2. $2. $2, right? $2, and you can get you can get any customization you want for $2. It's only a single customization, but you gotta think about how much that adds up, right? And I've said this for ages. It's better to go really cheap when you're gonna go kind of the monetization, customization kind of deal, because $2 is really reasonable, but $2 also adds up if you buy a whole bunch back to back. But then that leaves it up to the consumer to spend what they want when they want, and you still make money overall. Because the more expensive ones and the people who are going to spend more money are going to buy more overall, so they'll get more. So that's 500, right, for a new coach. So let's see what that would cost us. 500 for a new coach. That's $5. That's really reasonable. That is really reasonable. That is $5. And 1,000 and all that, and then once you get up here, this is, like I said, this is where it gets expensive. So it takes 7,050 to speed run and basically upgrade the pass all the way to max rank. So you'd need one of these and this. So basically $60 if you wanted to level up everything and just cheat your way through money-wise. How much you want to bet she's not in game? Who's not? Let's see, the war dancer in the background. Oh no, she's probably in game. Where was she? Where'd you see her in the background? Oh, you mean that? Yeah, no, she's in the game. They have war dancers. You talking about her? Yeah, they have war dancers. The Wood Elves can get war dancers. I can't look at them because I don't own them. Sadly, but yeah. But yeah, this game is really reasonable. I actually think it's better than even what Blood Bowl 2 was. Blood Bowl's 2 prices were also pretty reasonable. But I think they went even more hard in the paint when it comes to price-wise. And really went for broke when it comes to this. Also, just to let you know, chat, for Shooter Week this week, since it's most likely going to be Shooter, unless it changes by tomorrow, there's going to be some streams that don't have camera, because we're going to be jumping back and forth between PC and console. I have Quake on PC, so you won't see face cam for Quake or Halo, because I don't have a face cam that works with my OBS right now. The other one just gives me too many problems, the one that was given to me a while back. It used to work, but it doesn't now at all. So I'm going to have to get me a new one at some point for the PC side of things. So for PC, we won't have face cam, but we will be continuing the theme perfectly between the two, meaning they will both be kind of running with each other coherently as we go forward towards my Doom plan and other things as well. Plus, Master Chef himself is his own little special thing that he's always going to be there as well. But that's purely PC. I don't have a way to do that on PlayStation. Yet. Anyways. Still nettled about High Elves not being a separate faction. They're probably going to get sold as DLC. I'm telling you right now, I bet you it's DLC. Because I want to point out the factions, this is the current factions for DLC, right? The Lizardmen were in the last game. I'm pretty sure so were the Undead, but I'm not sure about that. These two, this one was as well. Underworld Denizens was also in the last game. Blood Bowl 2. These two were. So I assume it's going to be DLC. That's also how they're probably making their money, is basing it on the pass. Because these guys were the previous 3 seasons. We're on season 4, which is Wood Elves. These were the previous 3 seasons. So I'd have to buy these directly if I want these now, because I missed the season that gives you to them for free. That gives you the team for free, so. I didn't have a PlayStation at that time to be playing Blood Bowl regularly. So, but yeah, I assume it's going to be DLC. I assume we're going to see a high elf. There's also that's where the wood elves I think are going to be to your right. You see where that blacked out square is? I think that's where the wood elves are going to get put once the season pass is done. Because I think they give a chance for the season pass people, which is also cool. This game does a really good job with its season pass organization. I think they give the season pass people a chance to get the wood elves themselves and play them as a reward. Because I've said this for ages as well. There needs to be a reason, like a real reason for someone to do the blood pass or do any season pass. This one does a good job of it. There's a couple of them that are starting to come out. I think we're learning that if you're going to make us have some season pass thing, you need to make it fair. Like, you need to make it a fair bet for everybody across the board, no matter what financial dynamic the person comes from. So, it's a good game, though. I love it. It's done really well. They have done where a lot of games have failed in that aspect. And it's fantastic. I better see the absolute brick wall of a high elf line that was surprisingly better than the dwarf line. I don't know if they'll make it more brick wallish than the dwarf line, but you will definitely be the king of kind of Swiss Army knife a little bit, but you're probably going to have the best passing. I bet you the high elves are going to be like passing machines. Like, they're going to be able to pass the ball damn near across the map, I bet. I don't know what the wood elves do yet. Once again, don't have them yet, so. But we'll see what they do. I've never played them. They weren't in Blood Bowl 2, I don't think. I don't think the Wood Elves were in Blood Bowl 2. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember. They might have been added at the very end. So. But I'm not sure. Oh, they were? So they were added in at the very end. Gotcha. I never played them, so I have no idea how they play. I don't think I bought them. I don't think I owned them on Blood Bowl 2. So, it'll be a new experience when we earn them on this one. Let me see what my other message I got was. Oh, it's just me leveling up my account, I guess. And these are my friends. There's Tam King and everybody. Tam King's got one. You just described it. Oh, are they the passing people? They might have changed it then, because they got dryads and treekin now. Like a lot of them. I wonder if they changed it. So I wonder what the high elves will be then. Because we already have a really fast runner. That's the dark elves. They're a ball running type elf. We have a passing elf, if that's true with the wood elves. Wish I could look at a wood elf team right now and see its stats. I want to see what its PA skill is. Is it still higher, or would the high elf still have a higher one than that? Hello. I'm fixing to wrap it up. But, yeah. I wonder, how do I change my... No, that's my PlayStation account. I don't know how you change your look. Doesn't look like you can't... Oh, what was that? History, Escape and Play Scramblers. That was me and Tam King. That's me and Tam King's match. That's cool. It shows all my matches. Apparently the campaign matches don't count. Or I have to complete the league for it to count. That was me and Tam King's match. He, let's just say his dwarves did not get blessed that day. Manager progression. Ah, this is how we unlock stuff as well. I see. So leveling up your profile. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. That's really cool. So that's kind of like how Predecessor, which used to be Paragon, kind of does it. That's really smart. That's a cool way to get unlocks. Ooh. Oh, there's even more emblems we unlock. And some dice. Ooh, and a field. Oh, it's the dwarves. Blech. Ah, that's how I unlock the orc cheerleaders. Man, I'm gonna have to play this a lot. Where's the other cheerleaders at? Skaven pitch! I want that one. That's level 42. But then again, I did level up 3 levels in one match. Wow, they did a good job with this. Whoa. There's a Black Orc coach. Varagultur. That's the guy from... Oh! That's the guy from the tutorial. That's cool. Black Orc pitch. Okay. The Elven Union pitch. Okay. Oh, we can get the logo for the Corsair cruises. Shine, shine. Shine, shine. Ooh, we can get canyon backdrop for the grandstands. Chaos Renegades pitch. Old World Alliance pitch. Nurgle pitch. That is nasty. Oh, why would you want to play on that field? Oh my goodness, no. There it is. That's what we need. The Dark Elf pitch for our home territory. When we're at home, when we're at our home city and we're being faced, or when they're facing us on home turf. Grandstand Seashore, they're just in the ocean. Chaos Chosen. Hey, there's the Old World Alliance cheerleaders, the ones holding the big heads. Oh, there are no Dark Elf cheerleaders? Oh, maybe I don't see any more until past 100. Maybe it only shows 100 something levels. It looks like there's more beyond it. Wow. That's a lot. I don't see the Dark Elf cheerleaders. We'll probably have to buy them with gems when they come up. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with how much just crazy stuff they give you. Better than the Slanesh pitch with those portals of strange white liquid. That's true. No, I say that. I don't know. I don't know what's worse in that case. At least that can't make you sick unless the other person was already sick that came from. Yeah, you see what I mean. You see what I did there? Terribly. It's like terribly so. Oh! Get my level 3 rewards. How do I do that? Do I have to click it? Unlocked. Okay. I don't know why it's saying get my level 3 rewards when, I already have? I guess you should let me know I can come in here and check them. I don't know. We're almost level 4. But yeah. Don't know. That's being weird. Is there a way to delete that message? There is. Okay. So I've already got my, what's it called? So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out that too. The community part. Yeah, my managed competitions. We'll have to figure out all that eventually when we want to do online. Then there's just friendly matches, which I don't think you earn anything when you do this. In the campaign, which we're working on. The Death Krakens, I like that it shows their progress of them trying to win. The Death Krakens, Dark Elf. And then there's the rest of the leagues. We got the Orchida's Fitness Club. Would Slaughter Trade make more sense? Wandering Apothecary inducement cost is reduced by 75%. Oh, unlimited mercenary players. We might actually need to hire some mercenary players. We're going to go Slaughter Trade for our sponsor for now. Lumito said, what is this game and is it multiplayer? This is multiplayer. This is Blood Bowl 3. It's like a turn-based strategy, fantasy football type game based in the Warhammer universe, where everything's more brutal than it should be. But you still play football, technically. Technically. Official competitions, but nice. The Slanesh bitch would just have weird tentacles coming out everywhere, though, I think, mostly. It would have some questionable liquids, but I think it'd be mostly just some random tentacles and mouths with teeth that shouldn't have teeth. Let's put it that way. It's the nicest way I can put what I'm technically referencing. It's like that movie, Teeth. Megan Fox. Oh, I love Warhammer. Well, the original, not the 40k one. I like 40k. 40k is my favorite. I like fantasy as well, but I'm kind of reversing that. I do like fantasy because it has Skaven, and I'm a big Skaven fan, and Skaven aren't a thing yet in 40k, even though we're getting close, I think, now with the dwarves becoming 40k finally. So, but I'm a little bit reversed. I love me some 40k, but a lot of it doesn't get covered properly, I don't think sometimes. Like it gets good games, but every now and then it also gets some pretty weird fall off games that aren't as good, or don't have as much attention put into them lately. Not coming soon though. Not coming soon. We're about to get some really good 40k games coming up soon though, as far as Warhammer's concerned. Fantasy's always still winning though. Oh, nice. You used to have your own. I have a small orc faction. A really small one. It's like barely 1,500 points, I think. It's not painted yet, though. I never got around to painting them like I wanted to. It's been built up over the time. If I remember my point value right, I think it's about 1,500, like, averagely. It may not be exact, but it's a rough estimate. But yeah, I play a lot of Warhammer. Also, I'm gonna send you a message here in a little bit, Lumito. I'm gonna start a chat on Guardian Core if you ever want to join up. They always feel free to you're welcome to join. But I'm also gonna send you a message. I found out the name of that thing that you wanted to find out from James finally. Whether they still doing it or not, I'm not sure. James says they still are. Tim King's not sure, but I'll send it to you in a message so I don't say it on stream. So that way it's same thing with me painting my 200 point army for the Army for the Eldar for Warhammer 40k. Oh, nice. Oh, so you went Eldar. I don't have a 40k one yet. I haven't got a 40k army. I've got a fantasy one, but I will get a 40k one. My 40k army is going to be mostly based around probably Slanesh, because that's my Chaos Lord that I prefer, or Lordess, or Lordess, Lord. Either. You pick and choose. Either one's technically accurate. but but I'm and then Orcs is the next one. So Dark Eldar, I guess I would probably go. Dark Eldar, maybe some Slaneshi demons, daemonettes and stuff. That's why I like them in fantasy a little bit better as well for that is fashion. But Orcs are my go-to at the end of the day no matter what. Until Skaven become 40k. Once Skaven become 40k, that's my main go-to. I will switch completely. That's probably who I would buy the army of if they came out right now, to be fair. Like, if they actually started releasing Skaven models tomorrow for 40k side, officially, not Kit Bash, I'd probably start getting me some and start building them, start painting them. I'd have to save up money. I'd probably do it towards the end of the year, along with where I'm going to do the computer stuff, so. No, I mean American football. I should say that. Because there is sadly, no other word for our football. I really wish we had another term for it because of the fact that how confusing that is for everyone else that's not in America. It's so silly. They just don't want to call it handball. But technically, no, not soccer. Although that's the original football. But it's the American football, the one you throw the ball with your hand. So confusing. Football, where only maybe 2% of the game is played with your feet. As far as with the ball. So silly. I don't understand why we Americans called it that. And as someone who lives here, it baffles me even. I'm like, you realize we've only kick it once per turnover or inning, right? Yeah, oh, hand and feet ball, yes. Even though it's not really hardly feet. I can't even justify that. Hand and feet ball? No, it's just hands. You kick the ball for a field goal, you kick the ball to send it to the opposing team. That's literally it. When it comes to feet, it's all hands. Otherwise, simple. We don't give a Yeah, but it just makes us look stupid. That's something I've always kind of thought, like, you realize how stupid that makes us look to everyone else? When it comes to our sport, don't get me wrong, I do watch football here and there. I'm not as much of a sports fan as I used to be, but my brain is like, we just look dumb. Yeah, feet in my case, but I don't think I'm going to be playing any feet ball or football of any kind. At least not against a real player. That's right, we just don't give a crud how dumb we look. We don't care if it's not really a football game if we play with our hands. It's still called football. And I'm like, ugh. And you wonder why we're having issues. But anyway. But no, this is great though. But yeah, American football for all the ones out there that are from overseas who are not sure what this game is and what it is. It is a fantasy football manager turn-based style gameplay game based in the Warhammer universe around American football. Unlike actual football manager, which is soccer, which is actually soccer. Yeah, give me that link so I can give you that. Okay, I'll send you the name of the site you got to go to. Now, I would look up a video if you get confused with it. Don't do it so you don't waste your money, right, and all that, because I don't want you accidentally to buy the wrong thing, and it kind of and it hurts your whatever on your side of what your funds and stuff. So that would make me feel real bad. And so if I would recommend, because it's a little confusing. The site can be sometimes, because you have to pay for it with your currency, I think, wherever you are, but you have to tell it that you want an American code. Like you want a US based card code. That's why I say if you have to, I would recommend look up a video. I sadly don't know it as much until James he remembers, but he doesn't remember. Like he's been a long time since he's done it, so he can't remember all the finer details. He does remember that it should be pretty simple, but and it works. Oh, it will work as long as you don't accidentally get a code that is for your region. Like a card code, like a PSN card code, as long as the PSN card code is not for your region, it'll work. It has to be for US. Even if it asks you what region I'm in the southeastern region of the United States. If it asks you what region it is, it should just say US or whatever major countries control each of the flow from depending on where you live in the world. Whatever would be the major one that handles the internet for each regions or continents and stuff like that. So that's who it would be probably based on. And then it would use your currency. No, it's literally by PlayStation. The site is made by PlayStation. You wouldn't be able to get away with that anyways. Besides, it's not illegal to buy a card for someone else. The only mistake that may happen is on your end, that if you buy the card and the region is wrong, you'll have wasted money and only you can use that card. That's the only thing that can go wrong. The only bad thing that can happen is you accidentally buy yourself a PSN card. That's all that can go wrong. Is that you end up with a free PSN, well, I say free. You end up with your own PSN card for yourself is the only thing that can backfire. Is if you forget to tell it you need a US PSN card. I wonder if you ever played the PlayStation 2 game of Monster Lab. They said it's an interesting game. I have played Monster Lab before. A long time ago, if you're talking about the one on PS2. There's actually an updated, weirder version on PC now. But I have played it. There's a more Slaneshi version too, but we're not going to talk about it. There's something for everything these days. But when it comes to gaming or anything. But yeah, but that's like I said, the worst case scenario is you end up with your own PSN cards you can use to buy whatever you want. James did that one time accidentally when he was trying to do it for me a long time ago because he was trying to get me something. So, yeah, we be old men. I'm getting there. I am older than I'd like to admit, but I'm not up there yet. I'm getting there. I'm almost a veteran guardian. I'm let's just say, for those who don't know already, I'm mid-30s. Somewhere towards the middle of the 30 round. So, yeah, that's about what I am. But we're not really old. You're close to what I am, so we're not really that old. We're at the mid lane. Still able to be badass, but also now old enough to question certain things and go, why did I do that again? And what was I thinking? Like, old enough to be wise enough, but still young enough to be badass. Still young enough to be the Doomslayer Tekken, in my case, the Doomslayer Tekken champion. Nice. Yeah, congratulations. Also, happy early birthday. Mine's in August. Mine won't be till August. I am a lion. Just not a Lannister. There's two different things. Those are two different things. There's being a Leo, a lion, then there's being a Lannister. Now, don't get me wrong. Strategically, Lannisters, especially Tywin himself, strategically, Lannisters are good. Family-wise, terrible. So, no. Same thing with me. My birthday is in November. Nice, nice. Well, nice, nice, bros. Nice. If I don't, like I said, I always like to say, if I don't see you during those times, when it go, because it's so far away for all of us right now. Technically, Lumito's the closest. But, yeah, happy birthday to you too, bro, if I don't get to see y'all later in this year. Most likely we will. Like, if y'all, especially if y'all still want to stick around and watching the channel during that time, you, I'll still be here. I'll still be here. But, alright, chat. Do you think we're going to start wrapping it up here since we don't have time to do a whole nother game? Because it'll take about an hour or two to do it. And I still got to eat and stuff, so. And I'm on a very kind of tight schedule when it comes to stuff like that because with my disability and all, I have to have help getting food and stuff ready, so someone else has to help me. So I have to be considerate of the time. Let's see. What about Joffrey? Yeah. I mean, if he had been more intelligent, he probably would have been more successful, but he's created through terribleness. Joffrey is created through absolute terrible no. It's like, please no. I get it, it's a Crusader King kind of thing back then to do that. Like, that was a thing for medieval eras. That's why it makes sense, and it's actually kind of realistic. Technically, the Lannisters, actually, if you really think about it, as terrible as it may sound, probably the most accurate to what real-life medieval factions were like. Just saying. Like, a lot of medieval families were probably like that. At least to a certain extent until certain things happened in their history. But it's that pure blood chain. Anyways, if you wake up tomorrow with arms, what is the first thing you would do? Probably Slanesh stuff, I will admit. If I woke up with arms, although arms may not fully solve the issue, I would need like a normal looking body to easily, without effort, go and embrace more Slanesh with a. If I had like a normal body, I guess that's the best way to put it. Tomorrow, yeah. You probably wouldn't see me for a week. Especially for the fact that it's, let's just say, the Slanesh stuff, even if you know how, or you're good at being a Slanesh demon, when you're in a wheelchair, or look the way I do physically, a lot of people judge. A lot of people go, he doesn't know what Slanesh is. They can't do Slanesh things. You'd be surprised. Anyways, point being, probably true. Lumito is accurate. And GG to Tim King, he said GG, y'all. Big shout out to my moderator, Farseer, as always, making sure that the teams are totally not bribing the coach, bribing the ref in order for us to do dirty tactics as dark elves and commit fouls on purpose. But totally not. But yeah, big shout out to Farseer and big shout out to David. I don't know if I'm saying your name right or not. Woomer or Womer. Big shout out to you, David, for joining in. Of course, Lumito as well. Big shout out to Lumito. By or not, I'm definitely embezzling the team's money. You're probably the recruiter he hired. That's why he's regretting it. Turns out he hired a high elf recruit, and she's trying to sabotage him. LOL. I meant no naughty stuff. Well, if that's not included, probably. Ooh, what would be the first thing I'd do? Probably go racing somewhere, which is terrible. And you'd have to ask your question, how would you do this? Well, but anyways, probably racing. I'm not sure what else I'd do. I'm really not sure. Not sabotage. Hire cheap and pocket the rest. Dang. She's like, no, I'm not sabotaging. He just has no rules. He didn't tell me anything, so I'm doing what I want. That's literally, I could see that being a thing. No, I have someone else do that. That's a natural thing. That's something everybody would do. But someone else has to do that for me, anyways. That's something you would do no matter if you with a normal body naturally. There's certain things I don't count because that's just probably something you would do anyways if you couldn't before. Like all kinds of things like that. I don't know. That's just like those are basic necessities. Like feed yourself, cook your own food. I mean, yeah, scratch where you can't reach because I don't have no arms. Um, but most of that stuff's just standard. That's something a normal person would always do. So I don't count that if I had a normal body. My thing would be stuff that I would never get to do probably in this physical self. At least not right now. Not until my robotic stuff is done. Then it might be different. So, don't blame me. The entirety of the Skaven species does it. They do. They really do. Rock climbing's a good one. That's a good one. I'm not really a rock climber, but I would love nature. That's why I'd probably go racing or go outdoors camping. Probably hunting. No, you know what? Probably hunting. It'd either be hunting or fishing. If I had to really think about something I could do tomorrow, if I had a body, truck driving. Yep. Farseer said that too, but I wouldn't be able to do that tomorrow. I'd have to get hired on with a company to do that. That would be a goal, though. If the future of that body would definitely end up in truck driving or racing. Like, my Need for Speed self would become my real self. But also trucking included. That'd be my normal self. Like, that'd be my normal job. I do deliveries, trucking as my main job, racing on the side. Pet your cat, yeah. I do that now, but it is a lot harder. Plus, it gets a little ornery sometimes and bites my foot, and it really makes me mad. But yeah, pet my cat. All kinds of stuff. Or just hold my cat. That's actually something I technically can't do. Like just pick up my pet. Technically something that I can't do. This is going to elaborate a little bit of interestingness to my inner self before I go. One major one. Not that this would happen tomorrow because I don't have anyone in my life to even facilitate the other thing that goes along with this. And I'm not talking about anything dirty. I'm actually talking about like also holding my own child. If I had a kid, being able to hold my own kid, because that's sadly something I'm not necessarily going to be able to do. That's one thing that I've already thought about that's kind of sad. But I've taught myself there's other ways I can interact when I have. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say when because I'm still gonna have. I'm gonna have at least one kid before I'm done with this planet, whether it be cybernetic or biological. Either way, I'm gonna like holding your own kid. That'd be a major one for me because I'm a big family guy. My personal stuff is like driving, cooking, technology, stuff like that, hunting and outdoors, fishing, stuff like that. But as far as just family stuff that that body would help with would be, yeah, being able to hold my own kid. Let's hope they invent robotic arms. Oh, they don't need to do it. I'll do it. No one's gonna do it, and even if they did do it, I couldn't afford it. It wouldn't be at a price range where a normal person could do it, because most people who make these things don't think about stuff like that, because they didn't come from where I come from. So nope, I'll do it myself. It's part of the plan, anyways. My answer to the question is run a marathon. That's a good point. Yeah, just run in general. No, but that run a marathon would be fun. Because there's a lot of those around town. Those are also pretty normal things you could do tomorrow as well. Because my town and city and where I live does those kind of quite often. So, that'd be cool too. Body build, I would actually be more fit. You would see me. Also, you can probably already guess. But if I had a normal body, I'd be built like Chris, but have the agility of Leon S. Kennedy. Because I would be working my arms and legs, both of them equally. I think they already did, but they're expensive. Yeah, they already did. There is some robot type arms, like some. But like Farseer said, yeah, good luck. Good luck getting that. Like, you'd have to get real lucky, someone to sponsor you, someone to give it to you as a gift, a company to basically sponsor you, and just be like, well, as long as you basically have to become a test dummy in some ways. If you really wanted one within budget that a normal person could afford. Especially two of them, that's just one. Imagine two. And, there are two arms, and I don't think they come in bundles. Which is even weirder to say that they don't. Anyways, you could be the new Bob Ross painting. That's true. Yeah, paint a painting. I could paint a painting. I do paint now somewhat with my feet here and there, but it would be easier to paint with arms, at least as far as reaching stuff is concerned. The way I have to paint, if I'm going to paint a bigger picture, I have to do it in segments, let it dry. Like, I have to let it dry and then do a different segment. Just because I will end up messing up the painting trying to move things around. Steve Irwin's a good one, too. Yeah. Throw darts. Yeah, that's a good one. Have fun throwing darts. Although I'm I'm more of a bowling kind of guy, so probably go bowling. Even though there are ramps to help you do this as handicap, it's not the same as throwing that ball. Sometimes it's a little more cheating, depending on the force. You can actually push it off the ramp without throwing it off the side. But bowling, pool. I would love to play some pool. Stuff like that. Well, bow and arrow, maybe. I'm more of a gun type dude. Or throwing knives. Actually, if I was going to go primitive weapons, throwing knives. We all know I'm going to have throwing knives, right? And a dagger. I already have that, but I'll be able to wield it easier. I already have my Ghostface 119 special knife. Just harder to wield it with feet than it is with hands. But anyways. Katana. Sword-wise, it'd be katana, then probably, since I'm going to be built like Chris, but with the agility of Leon, probably a bastard sword? I don't want a great sword. I want the one that's in between. Like, I don't want the biggest boy that's whoosh. I want the one that's not, I think it's a long sword. I want the one that's big, but I don't want the one that's going to be so slow that it's going to be unwieldy and get me hit just because I'm slow. I like some speed. But I want weight, too. Now, if I was, like, unnaturally strong, then I'm just going to take Dante's sword. But, that's cheating. Or Virgil's. That's more reasonable, though, in real life. Nobody has ever beaten me in pool. Oh, really? I can't play normal pool as easy anymore. I'd have to... The rules that I would have to play as far as physical pool... I'm gonna put this image in your heads, chat. Cloud's Buster sword. That'd be also a good heavy sword. But even that sword's kind of slow for how big it is. For how Cloud wields it really fast because of the unnatural soldier super strength. But Sephiroth's swords is probably actually even just as unrealistic though, because of the length of the blade. Clouds is a width problem. Seph is a length problem. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, back to the pool thing real quick, and this image I'm going to put in your heads. The only way I'm able to play proper pool, physically, not digitally, physically, I have to literally sit on the table and be the pool cue. Meaning I have to kick the ball, but it's not really that fair. It's a little, actually, well, I say that. It's not as precise to kick it. I have more force to a certain extent to make the ball do weirder things. but I'm not as accurate because I'm not a pool cue. Otherwise, there's no way I could play pool natural. I'd have to have a short pool cue, and I'd still to be able to do it. If I had a custom pool cue made for someone like me, then I probably could do it with my feet. But it'd have to be, I have to be on a high chair. That makes sense. Like try to reach the thing. Like I said, mine's even worse because like even height's isn't gonna be necessarily the only problem. It's gonna be the reaching out. But if I had a special pool cue that didn't weigh, it weighed enough to hit the ball properly without being cheating. It's not like I'd be in tournaments anyways, unless they found a way to make a legal cue for me to use as a handicapped person. I wouldn't be in tournaments anyway, so it'd have to be a cue that's heavy enough to do the proper thing and hit the ball, to hit the cue ball, and then but light enough and long enough to reach for me to be able to use it. Otherwise, I would love to play natural pool if I could do that. It'd also be something interesting to learn how to play with a cue with my feet, because there's not one wieldable with for me. But that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Maybe that's something I'll make as well. I'm gonna be an engineer no matter what, so I might as well not like wood is any less complicated than machines. So, you get my sarcasm. Like, once you understand machining and how to woodwork and already have a machine that's also machining, But anyway, that's that. But I'm gonna let it go here. Well, bye, are not gonna BS everyone with the invisible army cheese with the Eldar and Dawn of War. Oh God, they have an invisible army cheese in there now. God, the unification mod just baffles me. But you have, well, I say good luck, but I don't know if you need luck if the enemy can't see you. Good luck stealthing people. But use one foot for holding the cue and put it between your toes as support. That's what I'm thinking. I'd still have to learn how to slide it through in between my toes. I should have stuck with that. My brain went. I still got to learn how to slide it in and out though. Like I said, welcome to a Slanesh-controlled disabled guy's channel where he's a psycho and a crazy guy and sometimes can't stop with the innuendos even when he tries. Even when he's not doing it on purpose, it happens naturally. They're going to need an army of servo skulls. That's true, because that can expose them. You could do that, but good luck to whoever's got to face that is what I should say. Good luck to whoever's got to deal with invisible death machines. But good luck to them. But peace and love to you, Farseer, as always. And peace and love to Lumito and David and Tam King and everyone who joined in chat tonight and joined up for the stream. I hope you enjoyed some Blood Bowl 3 in our second little episode. Checking out the competitions, building our first 2 new teams. Side in and out. Sounds oddly... Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, that's the point. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching the stream. Peace and love to everyone out there who's watching. I'll start a party chat or the normal Guardian party chat if you want to join up, Lumito, and I'll send you the link, or I'll send you the website exactly how you're supposed to type it up, and it should bring it up in on the browser, I hope. But we'll have to see, because James just told me all you got to do is search this and it should take you there. But I'll send it to you after. But thank you, everyone. Peace and love. Octopus Red waving. Oh, I see that. Oh, that's funny. On the PlayStation, it types out what the meme is, or what the little meme icon is. Nice. See you later, everyone. See you for tomorrow's beginning, most likely, unless the vote changes. And remember, one final alert. If you haven't voted on my Discord in the Discord Guardian Core community, If you have not voted on that vote yet, you have till tomorrow night to change our fate. Or till I stream tomorrow. You have till I stream tomorrow, which will be around 5 or 6 o'clock, if not later, depending on what my mom and my family and all that wants to do, real life and IRL and all that. Depending on plans tomorrow, stream will be around 5 or 6, if not later, depending on what happens. So you have till then to change our current vote. Because right now, shooters is what's going to be happening. I'm excited, to be fair, because RPG and shooter is the two I wanted the most. So either's fine with me. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace and love, everyone. Bye!